an OL. YouTube being fucky wucky, what's new? Please, I love you forever for that. I love you forever. Yeah, trying to ignore the world right now. Easy as. Keo! We got spies, we got Keo, we got Flashbox. Easy to ignore the world when you got a cute cat boy on screen. I mean, how is anything supposed to be sad when, I mean, look at him. Oh yeah, there's that cute boy. Oh, here early you are, Luna. How you doing, girlfriend? And hey, it looks like the YouTube's working now. Oh God, happy morning, happy Wednesday. We are on our grind today. Seems like it's working. Yeah, I reset the stream key to try and hopefully make it work. So what's the plan? What's the plan? We are working on our 100% completion rate of Dawntrail today. We are going to be going through and clearing out a bunch of the yellow quests and possibly maybe leveling up some classes, because we got to get everything up to pretty high level in order to do all the what's the name of it? In order to do all the role quests. All these guys down here. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a mixture of yellow quests, a mixture of kind of whatever we want to do today. Let's see. I want to figure out where I have quests. Spotty Shorts. Welcome in, Spotty. How you doing today, friendo? All right. I believe Dawntrail, I have some stuff. Counterpoint, don't ignore the world, and if you have some money to spare, donate to some charities. Based, I don't have money to donate to charities, and I've already voted. There's not much I can do besides make a happy place for people. Yeah, here we are. Dawntrail is positively stuffed with things to do. Back to the purple site with the emotes. Yeah, YouTube is fantastic for people who want to, what's the word for it? For like lurkers. Lurkers is great on YouTube because you kind of get the chance to just rewind, fast forward, go back, see which spots you may have missed. It kind of is goated in that area. Learning Scholar is an option to unlock the healer role quest since you already have it. Yes, Scholar is what I need to do, and I need to get, what is it, ranged physical, tank, melee physical? There's a bunch. Happy places, but I'm here. Is my job to do the opposite? Yeah, that's true. You have to be the yang to my yin. I feel like it needs to be said because I don't feel like I say it enough. I love you guys dearly. You mean all the world to me. That's very sweet of you, Neko. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I love you all too. Scholar job quests are probably my favorite after Dark Knight. Yeah, I'll have to go through and do all the Scholar job quests too. Completing all the Scholar job quests in one stream. I mean, I guess I could technically do that. Well, let's do some yellow quests. Let's ease into the stream with some yellow quests. Maybe we'll pivot. To doing some of the job quests. That's what they're called. Scholar job quests are based, and I hate healing. Beautiful. Love you too, Madigan. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I appreciate ya. It's also free, so no reason not to. What's free? Being kind, being happy, being healthy. Being healthy is not free, unfortunately. Did you find the crystals? I'll be taking my hammer back, please. I don't remember when I did this quest or what it was about, but I found their hammer and crystals, so that's good. Perfect. Putting these crystals in our reservoir enhances the water energies, resulting in sweeter Najul. Incidentally, enhanced water also makes the peels go brighter. Wait, Najul, aren't those Tulion bananas? It can't be. Multi-stream for YouTube. Oh, yeah, the multi-stream's kind of fantastic. Having the multi-stream with the AT multi-stream you found for me, Flash. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, give me a second, chat. It's not in very full view. Char. Hey, I don't know if Char voted differently than me, but Char keeps knocking down my flag. So I'm going to go put that back up in the background because it's hard to see. Scholar's relatively easy, especially for low-level content, like the job quests and role quests. since Celine Eos does most of your healing for you. That's the hot fairy GF, right? My fit hot fairy GF. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's not any more difficult on the controller than keyboard and mouse since you have manually target NPCs anyway. Yeah, can't you like do the up and down keys to target allies, I think? I just posted something on TikTok not even an hour ago and there's already over... Fix it? Ooh, nice job, Luna. Are you trying to grow a TikTok following? She gets thick. Beautiful. I need a thick fairy GF in my life. Are we feeling cat ears today, chat? I feel like today's a cat ear kind of day. I post my art on it. Oh, do you do like time lapses or how do you do your art? Outsiders can find the glowing pearls unnerving, but they do you no harm. We've been eating Najul for centuries without any adverse effects. What's on the inside is more important than appearances anyway. And so long as we have little else to eat, my Najul had better be as delicious as they come. I'm pretty sure they're not called Najul. I'm pretty sure they're called Tuliyolam bananas. You know? I don't have the stuff to do time lapse. Luna, I want you to get a pen and paper or a sticky note or something. Are you ready? Dolphin, how you doing, bud? How goes your day? As good as it can be. Better now that you're here, bud. How you doing? Healing on controller requires scrolling through the party list, which is irrelevant for quests where you have to heal NPCs since they're not. Ugh. Jatika banana. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. All right. Da Vinci. Like Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci Resolve. Da Vinci Resolve is a free editing software. It's what I use. And there you can just take whatever video you want, plop it in there, and then do a time lapse of it. And you can even record yourself with your cell phone. A lot of times the cell phone cameras are good enough quality that if you get like a tripod for like 15 bucks on Amazon, you can get a tripod set up, point your phone downward at whatever art you're drawing, take that video, put it into DaVinci Resolve, and you can just take the whole thing, fast forward it, cut out any spots you don't want. It would take you like 5 minutes to learn how to do. I mean, I am technologically illiterate, and I figure, and I can do it. I'm at work surrounded by nothing but political talk. That's great. That's so fantastic. Yeah, my wife was a little worried about that too. She works at a college, and a lot of the professors are older. I have a meeting in like 20 minutes, but after that, I'm taking the entire rest of the week off. Yeah, that's so fair if you have the time.
First, I think we have to search the area where we were attacked. If anything's amiss, I should be able to spot it, but I worry about another ambush. Would you go ahead and make sure the roads are safe?
What?
Thank you, stranger. You are very generous. We first encountered the wyverns north of Gulmak Grove, by the cenote there. I'll give you an ample head start and then come to meet you.
In the meantime, I'll ask around the city. Others may have been similarly attacked for all we know.
This was part of a quest chain that I don't remember. The youngest person I work with that isn't me is nearly 12 years older than me. Blech. I can try, but another reason I don't is because it takes me at least a week to do my art. Yeah, just record the drawing sessions. But no pressure, Luna. I feel like, why don't you do me a favor, Luna? Next time you draw, just record a little bit of it. 5 or 6 minutes. See how you like it. If it's too much, then you already know that you can't do it. If it's not too much and you want to push yourself further, then you didn't, then you haven't failed yet, you know? Glad I'm working from home today. Thank God, Spies. The salt mines and means are top tier right now. I'm just sitting back and enjoying with popcorn. I'm numb. I think numb is a good representation of how I'm feeling.
I'd be wary of entering the forest right now if I were you. There's something strange on the loose out there. I saw it with my own eyes. It had an otherworldly look to it, more spirit-like than anything. But when it motioned for me to follow it deeper in the trees, that's when I knew I'm in trouble.
Kind of like a will-o'-the-wisp? I do love will-o'-the-wisps. They're kind of one of my favorite, like, fey, monster-y creatures. Just luring you in. Ugh. Oh, so good. Aight? Based, Luna. Don't give up before you've tried. It's something that I had to work very hard on. My, like, my A-plus star student mentality was like, if I'm not good at it immediately, I suck. I've been expecting this for 2 years, but I even won some bets. Oh, God. Hey, you know what? You made out better than I did.
It had an otherworldly look to it, more spirit-like than anything. But when it motioned...
Oh, I read that one.
I encountered it north of the Gulmagic Grove and to the west of Blue Eye's abode. I wouldn't suggest following it, but if curiosity gets the better of you, then hey, you're a cat boy.
I don't give up, but luckily I'm patient. Based. 6 days till the next patch? I'm fucking excited. I feel like we might just, like, grind a shit ton of Final Fantasy. Chat, let me ask you a question. I feel like it is currently dark. A little bleak. I'm kind of thinking about just going live a lot. Just going live daily, maybe. For a few hours. Maybe just play some dumb games, play some Final Fantasy, just vibe. It won't be as, like, big a intensity as my usual streams. You know, we'll have those still, but I mean, even days where I'm not feeling like peak performance or feel like I can bring my A game, I might just go live to have a good, happy place to be. Just over 1,200? Hell yeah, Luna. The furry vid I made is like 2,100. It'd be nice to see you more. Hell yeah. Raids this weekend. I think this weekend I'm having my family over for a Friendsgiving kind of thing. I'll have to check with Amanda on the times. But raids definitely soon. If not this weekend, then at least sometime during this week, because I really want to do them. Short daily, please? Short daily streams? Okay, I can do that. Are you because, like, I don't like to go live unless I have something that I'm excited about doing or something that I feel like I can bring my A game for. But I mean, honestly, it might be just nice just to be comfy for a bit. Don't get sick, no problem. My most vid was 2,800. Nice. I think the furry vid's at like 21,000 now, which is insane.
You're part of the Third Promises retinue, aren't you? I was glad to hear you express an interest in our ways. Perhaps you'd be interested in learning more about our culture. I could teach you if you'd like.
Yes, please.
The statue behind me holds great cultural significance for our people. Feel free to ask anything about the catches your interest.
Been stressed for the last 2 or 3 weeks and it's wrecked me for all October, and November isn't getting much better. Yeah, but let's make it better. You know, we can't affect the macro, let's affect the micro. You can't affect the big picture much. I mean, if you have money, you can donate. You know, if you can protest, you can protest. But we can't focus on the macro too much because a lot of it's out of our hands. Gotta get the micro. I got something pretty excited for. The MMO from the maker of RuneScape is in early access now for free. Dude, Flash, can you send the link to me for that? If you have it available? I'm so I forgot that was coming out. Shit. Okay, I'm fucking... Ooh.
We celebrate the birth of healthy, blessing siblings with a new flag. Our hope is to replace the flag before it becomes too tattered.
That's right, we ain't exclamation point Discord. It's in the other game section. Thank you, Flash, my beautiful boy.
The head on your right represents Bonewa blood. Its serene expression shows the wisdom of a sage, and the color blue symbolizes both this forest and the vow to protect it.
I'm a boy! So, Flash, if I cut you open, would you be blue on the inside? Are you like one of those gender reveal cakes? Is it cake or is it real? Like the reality TV show? I approach every chatter. If we ever do a meetup at like TwitchCon or some shit, if I get famous, I'll just approach every chatter with a knife, like, you fucking cake, or are you real? I'm glad I was able to join early. Well, I'm glad you're here, Luna. Maybe visual novel games? That way you can show off your VA skills. Yeah, VA doesn't usually do well in stream, though. But I could try. But the cake is a lie. Well, if the cake is a lie, then does that mean that there is no cake and you are a real boy? Cut Fox open and it's pie. All right, chat. 1 in chat if pie is better. 2 in chat if cake is better. And we'll do a secret third option after.
The head on your left represents Hobigo lineage. You can see a warrior's fierceness in its expression. The color red symbolizes the sun, and by extension the land, which blessed siblings must claim for their people.
We got a caker. We got a caker as well. We got multiple cakes in chat. Hey, yo, big, thick cakes. Been sleeping like shit for some reason. Well, I mean, it's probably stress. But cheesecake? Well, that wasn't part of the poll, Neko. And also, cheesecake is not my favorite.
In conclusion, the statue symbolizes the heart of Mamuk, down to the stone it was carved from, the very stone left by the Yahweh who ruled these lands long ago. Our predecessors reimagined the structures abandoned here and built the city you see today, creating a future all their own. Unlike their descendants, now shackled to a past, land, and a practice that has poisoned Mamuk's prospects, I wonder if we are thoroughly capable of change. But no. As our ancestors found their ways, so will we. As we seek to discover what we might yet become, I pray you never forget all that Mamuk once was.
Cheesecake's really rich. I can't eat much of it. It has to be good cheesecake. I like cheesecake, but only if it's good cheesecake. I can't have just like, oh yeah, it's a slab of like grocery store New York style cheesecake. I want like some fancy shit. I want some like peppermint fucking mint cookie crust cheese. That's what I want. That's what I want. Also, most cakes suck. Pie is much better. Cake, I'm anti-cake. Unless the cake is thick. I don't like fluffy cakes, with, like some exceptions, but I need like a dense cake, a thick cake. Which is why, secret option, I told you it was coming. Option 3, brownies. Brownies are the best. I fucking love brownies. Brownies fucking rule. I'm gonna be moving at the end of this month, so that's fun. Are you like prepped for it? You got all your boxes ready? Because moving is stressful. I have moved so much in my life. Flash is pizza. Is it because we cut them up into slices? I'd shake a man with a dull knife for some cheesecake. I wouldn't say that's the New Yorker blood in you, but you're from Jersey. You're from Jersey. 2 depends on the pie, though. Well, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, hey, no one yelling at the rooftops about boysenberry pie. Gotta get that thick, juicy cake. If your cake's juicy, you got a weird cake. Maybe tres leches. Tres leches wouldn't be bad as like a goopy cake, but yeah. We're doing a friend's Thanksgiving here. People from my sister's job. We're doing that as well this weekend, but Friendsgiving is I'm having my sister, my cousin, and my aunt, the 3 family members that I love and adore the most, over this weekend. Carrot cake? As long as you don't put no nuts or carrots in it, I'm fine with that. Not even close. We haven't started packing yet. Dolphin, do a box for me today, okay, bud? I know today's a rough day, but you will feel better having accomplished at least 1 box. Do it for me. Do it for your boy. I love cheesecake so much that my BFF 1 year got me one of those 5 type. Oh yeah, the circle with like the different slices all put together. Okay, those are good. Those are good for the party platters. Yes, I was sick afterwards, as you should. Tres leches en esta economía. Why can't I talk? En esta economía? To be fair, I've not had tres leches in years. A lot of foods that involve like milk or cream or like heavy amounts of butter, I haven't eaten in a long time in like solidarity with Amanda. I'll still like, if we go out, I'll get something to eat that's like a burger with a bun or mac and cheese or something. But Amanda can't have gluten or dairy, so I don't usually eat gluten or dairy. Unless we're doing like treats, you know. Maddie, it's a meme? I thought you were just making a commentary on the economy. Problem is that our current landlord is showing off our apartment before we move out, and we need to keep it in pristine condition. So having boxes everywhere would violate our lease? You might want to look into like a storage unit for like a month. That way you can store your belongings in there and slowly move them out while you like settle into your new spot. I've done a lot of moving. I work with clients moving in and out of apartments for a while. And I would say a storage unit might be a fantastic idea because I think you can get it for like $50 for a month, maybe, depending on where you're at. Just pop a bunch of boxes in there, store stuff that you can, and then the move day itself will be easier and you can slowly unload the storage unit. I love tres leches. It's my favorite, especially with strawberries. Yeah, strawberries. I have one cake that I value over all others, my grandma's apple cake. Aw, that's very cute. Yep, if you make it, just put it in the Discord.
Only in an outside worker on the different. Wink, wink.
Okay, bud.
Oh, how curious that we should meet. For you, who have heralded the winds of change for Al Mamuk, I have a favor to ask. There are butterflies near Cenote Jeunya. That glow is soft blue. Not the giant beast, but rather small flittering creatures, swift and clever. Catching them may prove more taxing than you anticipate, but it would be eternally grateful if you could bring me 3.
All right, I'm not going to load up on any more quests. I think only 5 can be on the map at once or something like that. My mom makes everything homemade. Yeah, usually Amanda and I pretty much home make everything. Well, I mean, we don't like home grow our shit. We don't self mill our flour, but Amanda and I cook every night for ourselves, and when we make desserts, we usually cook them as well. Oh shit, my carbuncle's not out. Oh shit, Gregory's not out. Oh god, where's my Gishel greens? Where are my Gishel greens? No! Oh, and if you may have saw in my inventory real quick right there, I got some Thavnarian onions, so we're gonna try to get our big boy up a little higher.
Can you take him higher?
Homegrown too? God damn. I wish we had space for a garden. Unfortunately, we don't have we have a small front yard, and I mean like 10 feet, and no backyard. So we don't really have anywhere to grow much. We have a bunch of indoor plants, but they're mostly like aesthetic. Although we are growing an avocado tree currently. Like 2 years ago, Amanda, on a whim, planted an avocado seed, and it split in half. And she's like, well, fuck. Or she had it in a cup of water to germinate it. And she's like, oh, fuck. Well, you know what? Whatever. I'll still plant it anyway. The 2 avocado halves split fully, and then 2 individual avocado shoots have grown up. So we have, it's about, I'm 6'11", so you can tell how tall I am. Which, by the way, hey, wait, chat. Look how skinny your boy's getting. Look at that. No big gut. But I would say the avocado plant's up to about right here. So it's getting big. It's a big boy. It's a big motherfucker. Have you had baklava? I have. It's not my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of nuts. I like them. I like peanuts. I like nuts as part of something rather than a main focus, and it's like a big focus of baklava. I'm just excited about an apartment into a house, especially when you have a bad landlord, it sounds like. Your mom's name's Amanda? Well, you'll have to get used to hearing me talk about how cute and lovely Amanda is. I love Amanda so much. You're 6'11"? No, I'm joking. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8" and full of hate. These nuts? Spies? I was gonna make a, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing your nuts joke, but I've met you in person, and that feels a little weird. Next time we see each other face to face, I would just be thinking about how much I talked about your nuts. Zerman, what's up, my bud? I want a garden, but I have no green thumb. I am surprisingly, I have a pretty green thumb. I grew up most of my childhood either working in my grandma's garden or doing lawn care. May I hear in his full 412 glory? You bet.
Thank you for doing that. I had no troubles at all on my way here. Something that might have explained the wyver's aggression.
Easy to pick up and yeet. You did pick me up. And I am skinnier now, so you can pick me up even easier. Your grandma has an amazing garden. She does. Imagine that, but bigger and better. Because she had like 6 teenage boys to work on it for her. You're 5'8", that I'm 1 inch taller. Ooh, not counting your Zerman, I didn't know you had a fucking mohawk. That's badass, dude.
I'm actually 4 foot 25 inches.
It sounds good right now. Massive cuddle pile. Yeah, but the cuddle pile starts in like 2 hours, and I can't really move it up that much ahead of schedule. I can try to pencil it in like 30 minutes earlier, you know? I can offer you uppies right now. Chad, do you want uppies? I can give you uppies.
I'm afraid I don't see anything unusual. What do you think?
As long as we haven't met in person, Maddie. That's fair. That's fair. I am pretty private with who I meet in person. The only reason why I've met with Spies in person is because he's a friend of my sister, and she introduced him to me. So, like, I already had a familial connection. The only people that I've ever met that I've met online are 3 people total. Flash Fox, we met like halfway between ourselves and watched Beetlejuice 2 and ate lunch. Sven and Neo, because they were traveling up in the area, and I love those motherfuckers, so I invited them over. Uppies or head pats? Well, here we go, chat. Oh, look at you. You're so high up, chat. Oh, big uppies. Oh. Oh, look at you up there. Oh. You're so cute. Now lean in for your head pats, chat.
Pat, pat, pat.
My whole life is uppies being this high in the clouds is rough. Yeah, you a tall motherfucker. I met you and I knew you were tall, but you're a tall motherfucker. I got a barber lady that actually let me have a real mohawk without asking me questions or saying it's not ladylike. I was gonna say, really, that happens? And then and then I remembered.
What is it?
Did I tell you all about the lighter story? About how I got, how I was gender profiled in my smoke shop? Did I tell you about that?
My cyan crystal. I must have dropped it when we were attacked. It was a gift from my husband when he returned from Eorzea. He said its blue glow reminded him of these forests, so he carried it always. Worth no more than a common stone, I'd wager, but to me it is precious. It kept him safe while he was away, brought him home alive.
I hate the fact that I hit my head all the time. I even jumped over something last night and hit my head on the door frame. Luna, avoid the brain damage. You have not? I'm curious now. It's completely innocuous, but I think it's funny. Where it is? Okay. So chat. I got this lighter the other day. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but you see, got this nice, like, pink, beautiful flower on it. So Amanda and I were at the smoke shop, and she's looking over, and she grabs this, and she hands it to me, and she's like, why don't we get this lighter for you? Because she knows pink is my favorite, like, pink is my second favorite color. They're, like, some of my favorite shades. The flower is really cute. So I'm like, fuck yeah, my wife's getting me flowers. So we grab that, and she grabs a lighter that's black with the Aurora Borealis on it, because that's more her shtick. We get up to the counter, we check out, everything's good, but instead of putting the lighters in the bag, the guy reaches out, picks both of them up, hands me the Aurora Borealis, and hands Amanda the flower one, and even says out loud, all right, here's yours, and here's yours. So Amanda and I just kind of looked at him, looked at me, and then swapped the lighters in front of him. It was odd. Like I get it, but also like, come on, man. I can like flowers too. I love that I don't gotta buy my vapes because my friends just hand me theirs when they get more. Are you a weed smoker? We don't appreciate weed smokers on my chat. That's weird. Who would smoke weed? It's kind of funny. It is. It is.
It's like, hey, I like cute things too. Sometimes the grief of his injury binds him to the miracle of his survival. He may not be able to fight anymore, but he is still the strongest man I know.
Now that's love. I said vape, not dabs. I don't know what that... What is... it? Dabs are... What? Am I... You can vape weed. What do you mean? Dabs are pretty intense. I don't do dabs. This is just flower. Nicotine. Oh. Yeah, like that one fucking Panic at the Disco song. You're worse than nicotine.
My husband used to train here in his youth. We called this stone Coiselvas, the weight of the sky. And once he believed with all his heart that he could bear any weight, achieve any dream. I wanted to remind him that when I brought him here, but then those wyvers came along.
Roxy! What's up, girlfriend? How you doing?
Anyway, I've chatted long enough. So far as I can see, nothing in this area readily explains why those poor beasts attacked us as they did. Perhaps Gotoja has discovered something back in the city.
Flower power. I wouldn't mind some flower power. My grandmother is a florist. Or I guess a trained florist. She's not technically a florist anymore, but she had a flower shop for a while when I was a kid. I even got to ride in a big float in a parade that she helped decorate. And she made these like... Oh, how to phrase it? They were like fairy wings made out of wire coat hangers that were covered in like pantyhose. So it was like a wire outline covered in pantyhose, stretched tight, and then decorated with different like glitter and sparkles and different like fairy things. So I got to ride around in a parade float that she decorated with little fairy wings on. Yes, I was always like this, chat. Occasionally I do. I'm not doing great after last night. Hey. Should probably turn off BTTV and 7TV emotes in Social Ninja so they don't show up in like boxes. Oh. I'll do that. Is there a way to add them to it though? Because those emotes are kind of like great. Pantyhose, panty stocking, panty stocking. Oh, aren't they making a second season of panty stocking? Did I not? Am I making that up in my brain? I have to... Okay. A suspicious shrub. Kai, what the fuck are you doing down there? Did you know I was coming here, Kai? How did you... Show off the pup. I can do that. Where's my puppy at? There she is. Here's the pup. Oh, there's the girl. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby Belle. Hi. Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie baby. I'm at work, so not talkative. I took tomorrow off. That's so fair. Well, I hope that, at least you can listen in and have a good time. It has options to add them under mechanics and global. Okay. Mechanics Global. See if I can pull this up. Mechanics. Oh, well, fuck me. There's so many things. There's so many things. What's a boy to do? What's a boy to do? Yeah. Okay, I appreciate your kisses. I appreciate them. I'll have to figure that out later, cause I'm a fucking idiot and don't know how to figure things out. Ugh. I do so much for Bulldog. Can you not get it? Isn't it just in stores, or do you have to order it online or something? Oh, so Flash, I was showing Neo how to edit last night, and we were trying to troubleshoot things, and I was telling her, yeah, this is what Flash has to deal with every time he, has to help me with any sort of technological thing. I am lost. Bulldog is tasty. I've not had it before. I know it's spicy, so. Don't grab my snake? Hell yeah. That's your wife job, not ours? Wait, I got ADHD and I don't remember things I say. What's my wife's job? Classic? Shut up! Shut up! Also, I'm a broke bee. That's also fair. Is Bulldog expensive? Usually when I think of ramen, I think it's like 99 cents or something. The Shatika Heartland, an arboreal sea of blue-glowing trees and deep cenotes. The Forest of the Brethren is the spiritual homeland of the Mamuja. Although little sunlight penetrates the dense canopy, the pulsing ambient aether provides a constant source of cerulean illumination. Is the music volume okay, chat? Oh, you said fuck me? Oh, well, hey, that's fair. That is her job. Or more her prerogative? Not her job. That is her exclusive right. There we go. Bulldog is moderately pricey, probably on the mid-tier price. Ah, so des. So desine. Looks like it's $7 for. Okay, goddamn, that's like pricey as hell. Whenever I get like my fancy ramen, it's like this teriyaki chicken or teriyaki beef style cup noodle, and it's like $1.50. I was like, oh, maybe it's that much. Damn, $7. It's almost $10 here? That's for, okay, it's for a pack of 6, but I mean, still, the initial price. It's not bad for that many meals. But, if you don't got the money, you don't got the money. There's more expensive ramens than that? Oh yeah, I mean, there's high end of everything. I'm more talking about like my assumption for average ramen prices, Hey, you can make anything expensive. Just fucking put gold foil on it. Sheesh. Add truffles. That's like, you ever watch any sort of like cooking show and they're like, yeah, we're trying out like a really low cost restaurant, a really high cost restaurant. We'll see which is better. And the high cost restaurant is, yeah, we shaved truffles onto this steak and gave you gold foil on it. And that's why it's expensive. You can't buy singular? Caviar? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, add caviar to shit too. I have never eaten caviar before. I can proclaim that. I'm not a fish man, and I ain't eating expensive fish
I feel like
eggs.
it's a bit counterproductive for the company I work for to speak my mind to the customers, because if they allowed me to do so, they would be selling far more antidepressants.
Jesus. Hi, Yasha. How you doing? I feel like we gotta put happiness into the world. Even if we're depressed, we gotta try to put a smile on for other people. Because if we smile for other people, that means we can learn to smile for ourselves.
You didn't really follow that spirit, did you? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I found this fucking ring. I kind of like caviar, though. That's fair. I mean, I imagine people like it. That's why it sells. Besides, like, the expensive, like, ooh, I'm eating caviar thing. But, like, the urge to sink my teeth into the carbonara? That's Italian. That ain't fucking what? They got Italian ramen over there?
Caviar with a nice mother-of-pearl spoon and the right toppings. That's good shit.
I'm sure I saw the Statue of Liberty walking back to France this morning. Oh, nah, I turned into a giant mech and flew into the sun.
Why, this is a ring my grandfather lost. He used to live in
Montreal. God, that one's a fuck. I can't. That's a hard one. That's a tongue twister. My speech impediment does not want me to pronounce those words. Moxutral Zouj, before the village was abandoned. This day he remains devoted to the old teachings, including those regarding blessed siblings. He still makes customary offerings of traditional dance by the same cenote, too. Perhaps he inadvertently called the spirit forth. You're back? Welcome back. Flash's best joke of the day awarded. Ooh.
Regardless, I'm sure he'll be happy to have his ring back. Thank you, stranger.
Your flowers. Oh, by the way, you see in my title that I had to censor twink? Twitch won't allow me to put twink in my fucking title. It's ridiculous. I'm just sitting here like, oh yeah, hot twink cat boys in your area. Nope. I do TWI star.
Well, it was by no means a waste of a journey. I was able to recover my precious crystal. Thanks.
Don't get me wrong, I also would like to spread happiness, but I have the uncanny ability to break some of the most strong-willed people with a blank face devoid of any emotion.
Ah, you got that resting empty stare. The void behind the eyes. Kind of like this. Want to see something weird I can do, chat? Look away if anything having to do with the eyes bothers you. Because this fucks up Amanda. I'm not sure if it'll show up on this camera, but cool. Make the eye like twitch and go smaller. Hit him with the Forrest Whitaker. Ugh. I thought my snake was a male, but recently found out it was female, so I paid less for her. I mean, hell yeah. Are female snakes usually more costly?
Did you know? Somehow I knew you would have good luck.
Oh, a multi-chain quest still.
According to those I spoke with, a number of people have been attacked by the wild wyvers in recent days, many while traveling on public roads. Even Doporo have been among the injured, and theirs is a clan that has worked with wyvers since time immemorial.
Female snakes make eggs, so yeah, that is such a fair response. Yeah, that would... The egg layer does... Yeah, because like my grandmother buys chickens. Oh, for those of you who buy chickens, is this how it works around you? My grandmother, of course, could buy just females, but there's an option where you get like a blind box, where they just grab a bunch of chicks together before they, because they can't really identify their gender, put them all in a box, and you get what you get. Like, one time she got 4 hens and 1 rooster. One time she got like 6 roosters and no hens. It was weird. It was so weird.
The only problem with that ability is that sometimes it happens without me realizing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why resting. You have resting void face, where they stare into the eyes and they get sucked into the dark void. And if you can get eggs, you can sell the offspring. Really? I guess backyard breeder.
Goodness, if even Doporo can handle them, what hope do the rest of us have? We'd be fools to step 1 foot outside the city.
Not to mention what that might mean for our own wyvers. If they start misbehaving, we may find ourselves without mounts or beasts of burden. I thought about calling upon our hunters for help with the wild ones, but culling the population can't serve us well in the long run.
Zatch! What's up, Zatch Bell? Every time I fucking see your name, I have to resist calling you Zatch Bell. Just like I hit back to my Toonami days. I'm like, oh yeah, Zatch Bell's on. How you doing? I can also make my eyes twice. I can also make my eyes twice really fast. Break that down for me more.
Which leaves providing armed escort to those who venture outside the city. With the right preparation, I could do it.
What are you saying? It's no matter of preparation. Gotolja, if this man hadn't come along when he did,
When they twitch, I see like the actual eyeballs like twitch back and forth or the eyelids twitch. What about trapping them instead? Honestly, I don't know how regulated the snake breeding field is. I don't think any breeding field is really that regulated if you don't look too close.
You raise a good point. Perhaps setting a trap or creating some diversion was better serve our interests. Our goal is to protect our people, after all. Wyvers may be physically formidable, but they must have some weakness in their finer senses. A smell they can't tolerate, for instance. If we were to incorporate a deterrent into, say, a smoke bomb, we should buy anyone enough time to flee from an aggressive wyver.
My boyfriend can only make one eye look away while the other one looks straight forward. Oh yeah, I got like can like drift the eye. I don't think I can do anything like that with my eyes. I don't have control of the actual like pupils very well, or like the balls themselves.
I can handle the smoke bombs. I've been making those since I first became a mercenary.
Then why don't you teach me as well? I'm eager to help how I can.
If you could find out what sent wyvers to death.
It's not the stare that breaks them, though, it's the fact that I am able to break them on a subconscious level through words of logic alone.
I mean, okay. Fair enough. Balls. Roxy, are you horny right now? I feel like we should have some bonks in chat for Roxy. And Flash. You gotta cross your eyes and make one of them look at someone. Oh, I can't do that shit. I can't even whistle. I mean, I don't have the best control of my mouth. I got a speech impediment. But, you know, that's not really the best excuse for not being able to whistle. I can, like, make a teapot noise. I don't even know if it'll pick up the mic. I'm gonna mute the music for a second to see if my whistle will even come up on the fucking mic. Nah, it's not coming up. No. Nope. The mic's attenuating it. I mean, as it should. It's doing its job. I can whistle really loud, but I use my... Oh, you can do one like a wolf whistle kind of thing? Nice. I feel like this is for a society quest not yet told to us. This quest line's... Oh, yeah, definitely. And the one in, oh, fuck. What's the zone with the beak people? Why can't I remember their names? The traders, the small ones, but the alpacas. Trying to cheer myself up, as you should. Being horny's fine. Hydrate, will do.
When you have whatever he recommends, bring it to me so we can infuse the smoke bombs with it.
The Pelu, that's it. The Pelu. Thank you, chat. See, I don't need to have a good memory because chat just remembers things for me. Easy. Got your butterflies right here, lady.
Being horny for them is like being continuously drunk without any hangover because you don't stop drinking.
Is that kind of like my horniness for Catboys? Because it doesn't stop. It's unending. We know we are getting Pelu and they showed the Hanu with them. Okay, good. I'm currently making a new sim, but I feel like I might hop back on 14. You should hop back on 14. I mean, I'm playing. We got to play together. So we'll simultaneously. Both Doobie B people, you are correct.
The very ones. We release a flutter these during the exchange of matrimonial vows to celebrate a couple's new journey together. Cenote Jeuinja is particular in regards to a sacred. The butterflies that live there are thus prized above all for such ceremonies.
Make me stretch? Will do. Oh, then when I get to a dungeon, I'll kidnap you to help me? Hell yeah. My girlfriend keeps telling me that I'm weird for doing something. I need opinions. Shoot.
They say contrasting wings, when pressed together in rest, embody the joining of two lovers from different clans, and the everlasting devotion between them. No symbol could be more auspicious, especially when delivered by the hands that have borne new possibility to our city. You and the Third Promise have done more for us than you will ever know. These butterflies are sure to bring happiness to the couple they bless.
Oh my god, I helped someone in holy matrimony? I just love love. By the way, I could share a pic of my epic hair if I knew where to put it in the Discord. Put it in the art section, Zermit, because you're a piece of art. Persona, how goes it, my friend? How's your day treating you? Evil Overlord's Flash needs to go shopping and eat lunch before my in-game 14 wife sends a hitman after me. Yeah, definitely. Also, while you're out, Flash, get some good lunch. Just now chilling? Hell yeah.
Hey yo, outsider, you've been in the Mamook for some time now, but have you paid the proper respects yet?
I see it says to be continued on the MSQ thing. Does that mean you'll be doing the normal raids soon?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will, Yasha. I don't know exactly when, because this weekend I'm having family over. Maybe later this week, possibly. I'm not sure. Maybe Friday. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. I'll have to decide. TJ! It's been a while, bud. Welcome back in. And... Quay! How you doing? So we ordered pickup from a restaurant. I went to go pick it up, but didn't really feel like talking. So I just typed out on my notes app what I wanted to say and showed it to the people. I'm pretty sure they thought I was deaf, but they were super kind about accommodating me. Are you... Okay, so your girlfriend keeps telling you that you're weird for doing something. I will say that definitely isn't... weird's a loaded word, because it can be a lot of things to a lot of different people. I think it's odd. Usually, like you said, that'd be done by someone who's deaf. Although it's not bad. It's not like it hurts anyone, so you can do it as much as you'd like. But, I would also, like, you can do it. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's not, it's not, like, bad. So, go fucking for it. But also, you can acknowledge it's weird. Like, I can acknowledge that wearing the cat ears are weird. But... I do it anyway because I like it. You know? Oh, Red Kai? You degen. And... You degen. Doing good. Crazy stress because the files are coming up. But how was MSQ? It was fantastic, TJ. Like... Well, the ending was pretty good. I will say, overall, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Maybe 7.5, 7.75. But... every part of it that I enjoyed was stellar. And the characters are fantastic.
Minus Sorol Jha. He was bad.
I just was not feeling to talking to anyone. Exactly. Like, you can do it. And you can feel like it doesn't have to be something that you feel bad about or odd about. You can do it. But additionally, you can acknowledge that it's an odd thing to do comparatively to general social norms. It's about recognizing oddities and being proud of them, or like acknowledging them and being like, yeah, okay. And it's like when I was growing up, people will be like, why do you paint your nails? And I go, well, I mean, why don't you? What's the downside? Like, what's the issue? I can paint my nails. What does that mean? I can type out my order on my phone. It's not, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's different than what other people do, but what's the matter? What's the problem? It's not odd at all. Plenty of people are selectively mute for a number of reasons. Exactly. A lot of people do it. I need to go hype myself for DMing tonight. Ooh, hell yeah. Only the most interesting people are weird. That's my thoughts on the matter. Being weird is just being different than a norm, which that's why I take it as. People take weird as a word to be insulting, which I don't personally see it as. But moreover, you can just see it as you fulfilling something that you felt you needed to do yourself and not caring about whether or not it was culturally a norm, which is what you should do. You should always do what you think is better for yourself as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. And fuck the cultural norm. Shared? Ooh. I'm going to check it out. I'm not going to pull it up on stream just because, you know, it's you, but damn. Okay, goddamn, that's a good mohawk. That's sticking up. I feel like generally when I see people with mohawks, there's either two stages: super gelled to stand up or flopped over. Yours is stellar looking. It doesn't even look like what's the word? It doesn't look slick, like it has pomade or something in it. Looks nice. I'm switching stream to phone, getting lunch. Ooh, what you getting? What you getting? Typing, writing something out because you don't have the mental energy to speak at the moment is literally just disability combination. Yeah, exactly. It was really cool because the second they thought I couldn't hear them, they immediately went into body language mode and were super expressive about all their actions. Yeah, that's fantastic. Exactly. If that makes you feel more comfortable when you're ordering in that moment or at any moment, do it. 100%.
The spirits of our greatest warriors inhabit the guardian statues you see throughout the city. Fail to demonstrate your goodwill, and they will likely brand you an enemy to the people. You ought to make an offering before that happens. Go and bring me some of the Hobigo leaf and Bonewa bramble that grows nearby. I'll leave a mark on your map where to find them. They're easier to spot when the light grows brightest. Even an outsider like you couldn't miss them.
You fail to understand how easy it is for me to get lost, game. Should I pick your snake? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, snake. Snake des.
That reminds me of a comic I saw a while ago. Two girls walking towards each other, one seemingly normal, the other most obviously goth, with the normal girl asking the other, "Why can't you be normal?" Next panel, the goth girl walking past the normal one replying, "Why can't you be interesting?"
Yeah, but that comic is kind of shitty because it paints both of them in a negative light, when in reality both can exist and be happy with who they are.
What do wyvers hate to smell? Now that's a way to start a conversation.
Lunch is my rice and beans curry. Ooh, I would love some curry.
Ah, yes, I heard Goto Zhao was asking about recent wyvers incidents. I'd recommend the scalebot if you're looking for something smelly. You can pick them off the luminescent plants found in the water-bound areas like Cenote Jeunja. Mostly unremarkable until you crush or grind them. Then you wish you never had.
Reminds me of stink bugs. Y'all have stink bugs where you're at? Fantasy won't let me jump to Aether, like, at all. Yeah, we're like fucking congested over here. She's just weird about being weird, and I can't believe I would do it because I was talking to her right before I left and she didn't get it. Yeah, my wife is still dealing with that because she's very she has a lot of social anxiety. So when I do things that are not like of the norm and bring attention to us, it triggers a lot of her like anxiety about social interactions. So I have to be conscious of that as well. So it's kind of like a give or take between us. Oh, goodbye, Gregory. I know it's weird, but over the last 3 to 5 years, I've been doing much better about being myself and learning more about myself. Good. That's what you should do. Need to like dive into the heart, just like Kingdom Hearts. Wyvers have it. Of course, I get an ad. Hey, anyone got a gift for Dolphin?
The message I got from the comic was that it's not always the best thing to be normal.
That's still reductive. Sorry, Yasha, I'm not talking about you being reductive. I'm talking about the comic. So don't worry. I'm not talking about you. That's still kind of reductive though, because normal is not technically bad either. It's about looking at something that you enjoy and being happy with enjoying it. And then the next step is not looking at others who are doing things different than you and being upset about it. So like, both the goth girl and the preppy girl should both be like happy, like for the other person, you know? Roxy, thank you for the gift sub to Dolphin. Thank you, thank you. Just say you're being selectively social? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, it's easy to be social around her, but hard to be social in public with someone who's not, you know, close to you.
Wyvers have a keen sense of smell, so one whiff should be all you need to convince them to be elsewhere. But the same goes for people, so you can take when stowing those buds in your bag, eh? So I'm about to get real fucking stinky. Back from Mad Hell, welcome back, and you got a fucking sub. Hell yeah, Dolphin. Please, sir, you have to stop my husband. Ever since the Outarch declared an end to the blessed siblings, my husband has been overcome with grief. When I woke this morning, he was nowhere to be found. A neighbor saw him heading to Cenote Jeunja, but I'm too weak to follow him. Please stop him from crossing the Cenote. Find him and tell him to seek the sun. He'll remember himself, I'm sure. Keep telling her she is the only person who doesn't drain my social battery? Yeah, exactly. Every person's different. Different levels of drain. Oh yeah, Yasha, that's why I made the distinction about the comic. That I don't think you're saying that. I'm talking about the comic. I know you aren't being reductive. It's so nice I never experienced having someone I don't need to mask around. Yeah, that is a truly beautiful thing. Amanda is my fucking star, my light. I'm gonna watch the newest Hell of a Boss episode for the 10th time on my Chromebook. Hell yeah. I keep saying I'm gonna watch it, but then Amanda and I keep not watching it.
You're the third promises. Leave me be. I'm going to meet them. They're calling for me. Ever since we decided to abandon our teachings, I've been able to hear them. Their young, bright voices calling me to Sky Deep Cenote.
Seek the sun.
How do you know that phrase?
We're in agreement that the comic was very reductive in its copy concepts. Yeah, exactly.
My wife? Of course. In Mamuk, the faithful tell each other to seek the sun during our darkest moments, as a reminder not to become discouraged, to look up to the light that awaits us in the forest above. Now my wife would have me lift my head again. I must return to Mamuk. I need to speak with her.
We're getting close to clearing out this zone, chat. Here's the stink. Hey, chat, you want some stink buds? Sneak a couple little sneaky little stink bugs into your mattress, so that when you wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, what was that? It was me. It was me sneaking a little stink bug in there for you as a gift. In a very short time, I have realized a lot about myself. I think I was pushing down while I was still at home. Yeah, self-discovery is hard. I mean, I'm still going through self-discovery and I'm fucking 30. I don't think it ever really ends. Especially because people change consistently. Nah, you put stank bugs in your enemy's food? No. They'll see the stink bugs in there, and they won't eat the stinky food. You gotta put it in a place where they'll never expect it, and where they need to relax. Like in their reading chair, or in their sofa when they watch TV. Somewhere where they can't really tell where the stink is coming from, and they have to like look around and find it. That's where you need to hide the stink bugs.
Did you find something to drive off the wyvers?
I did have some stinky. I can see it's not popping up on his stream. For some reason, it won't let me say it. Say what? I guess that makes sense that you wouldn't be able to say if you can't.
When it's crushed, you say. This should do it. When everything's back together just right, I can ensure the impact both triggers the smoke and crushes the bud. In theory, anyway. We'll still need to test it.
Oh, about your TikTok? Yeah, we can't, links are not allowed to be posted in my stream. I apologize.
If these smoke bombs work as planned, our problems are solved. It's what happens if they don't that worries me. A thankless task.
But somebody's got to do it.
But would you test them in my stead? You are far more capable of repelling an angry wyvern than I am, no matter how it pains me to admit it.
You didn't make a link? Like, you made a... Did you try to post, like, an image? Because you can't post images in YouTube. If you want to post a meme image, you can put it in the meme section of the Discord.
There are plenty of wyverns in this forest. See if the bombs work as they should, and do what you must if they don't.
What does that mean? Am I gonna have to kill them? Well, I don't know. I'm very anti-violence in this game.
Well, did you find the right flora?
Oh, this is a... No, sorry. This was the different person.
Good. With this, we make offerings to incense to the respected Obigo and Boniwa statues. There was a time when we offered food, but scarcity from the war drove many to risk our guardian's ire for but an extra mouthful. Some of the more devout went so far as to lace offerings with poison to punish thieves. Of course, this only quickened the seeds of mistrust among our people until the reigning...
The only problem I have is the majority rules or the mob mentality that most humans have. They tend to not to realize we wouldn't have what we have today if everyone stuck with the opinions of the majority. In short, a single person has a higher possibility of making an intelligent decision than a larger group of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Spitting facts. I can't disagree. Mob mentality is the thing. That's why I said the importance is to make sure you're yourself, first and foremost. A friend of mine is also anti-violence that she gets her brother to do the story for her. I was making a sarcastic joke. I'm not anti-violence in this game. I don't want to give spoilers even though it's 7 seconds. Then don't give spoilers then.
Of course, this only quickened... I bet this one. I underestimated you, outsider. In exchange for your efforts, I will personally ensure your incense burns upon the plinths of our heroes, and your name is remembered as friend of Mamuk.
Ow. Ow.
My husband arrived home safely. Thank you, stranger, thank you. I'm sure you noticed, but our union was arranged in accordance with the old teachings. After everything we gave and everything we lost, the news that it would amount to nothing was too much for my husband to bear. The children he might have reared still haunt him, as they do me. It is mourning we must endure together, as partners. I hope we can now at least put our grief to words.
Yeah, this zone's fucking terrifying. The whole baby lake, the baby cave. Do I just... Aw, the stinky made him go away. Poor guys. It's just a little stinky. Currently drinking my Femboy Monster, as you should. Femboy Monster is the best monster. There is one company I would love to be sponsored by. Gamer Subs. If I can ever get sponsored by them, I'd be so fucking happy. I love their product, and they have caffeine-free versions, and they let you get flavors if you do well enough. I would definitely make like a white monster flavor, Femboy themed. Oh yeah. I drink white monster because I don't have one in my pants. I'm gonna speak on that. Speak on that. Are you part of the LDC, the Little Dick Club? Or are you part of the NDC, the No Dick Club? Because, I mean, you might be a card-carrying member of the LDC, and that's just like me. Everyone, make sure you get your LDC memberships notarized. I feel like y'all can figure out what the LDC is. The MDC, that medium dick club? Hell yeah. The ADC, the average dick club. The exactly average penis size club. Dolphin that left my... that made my eyes shoot open in a very awake state. Oh, you had your eyes... Yeah, you were activated by the non-huge white monster. ADC average dick club, exactly. See, Dolphin's posing the important questions.
How'd it go? Did our smoke bombs work?
I kind of love these horns. My application has been denied to the SDC, but I have a pending application for the YITPSC. What? Yours is the perfect size club. That's the best kind of club.
Thank goodness. Now we no longer need to worry about battling any wyvers.
I fashioned my bombs under those of the kobolds across the salt. They've pulled me through many a tricky situation, believe you me. I never imagined I'd be using it at home one day. I am glad.
Back? Welcome back.
The smoke bombs were a success, I take it. I do hope you're willing to share with the rest of us. And what would a wyver handle want with wyver repellent? I meant with the rest of the city. Plenty of people have run-ins with wyvers, and few among them are fighters. I'm sure they'll be relieved to share in your brilliant solution. It's just a smoke bomb, and nothing brilliant about it.
I put a cinder clip in the Discord that is a cautionary tale about putting cooldowns on sound alerts.
Oh no. Hottest take, maybe if you're not actually trans femme, then don't profit off depictions of a group that is primarily made up of trans women and that mainly exists as a porn category in the minds of people outside of heavily queer circles. Is that referring to the fact I would like a gamer subs flavor of femboys? I think that is a hot take, and I don't think that is particularly applying to what I'm talking about, but I understand your position.
I never considered that. I always thought the mercenary who can't fight isn't more than a waste of space. But if I can still use my skills for the better, maybe there's hope for me yet.
Yes, it's about the gamer subs joke. I mean, I don't know if I personally agree, but I'll think on it. You gave me something to think about.
But if I can still use my skills for the better, maybe there's hope for me yet.
But yeah, the sound alerts not having a delay is... That's why I always put a delay on them.
It's so simple. Why didn't I realize that before? I think we have more smoke bombs to make, Shirija. Enough for everyone.
Indeed, we must do what we can to ensure Mamuk's future's a bright one.
That we will. Thank you for standing by us. You are a true friend of Mamuk and her people.
We should have a few bombs to spare for Bakulja and the others. I will return home to fetch them, but I hope we meet again someday. Kindest of kind strangers. I will never forget all you have done for us.
I think we're getting really close to being done with the zone. Is there only like 2 quests left? One or... Oh, nope. Okay. I thought that was the end of this line.
I'm glad you're here. We seem to have another problem. One that has nothing to do with wyvers. An armed man has been spotted loitering outside the city. Aishi Bral. He's clearly not here for trade.
The funny part is that the sound alert was a hydrate alert.
I mean, to be fair, we gotta be hydrated. Streamers do be talking and not hydrating.
He's clearly not here for trade, and while I like to believe he's not here for trouble either, others in Mamuk may think differently. If someone does something rash, our hopes for change will have been for nothing.
Do you have a CWLS? I don't know what that means. Pup time! I love puppy time!
Oh, yeah, here, girl. Yeah, there she is. There's the puppy. There's the puppy. Mwah. Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. She's such a fucking baby.
Crossworld's link shell. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I even have any link shell. I fully thought that was a setup for a joke. Yeah, I thought we were going back to the LDC. That's a good fucking puppy. I don't know if you know what a good pup looks like. That's what a fucking good puppy looks like. Now that's a tucked in pup. We need to show off the cat. Well, I would if the cat was reliable. Like, she's not in the room right now. So, like, if someone did a redeem, I would have to search the house for her and then forcibly put her on stream. I don't think she'd like that very much. She already hates being on camera enough.
That's why I like to speak with him as an impartial party and discover what business he has in these parts. Last I heard, he was outside the eastern gates.
I think this is where the long quest from the people up top and the people up bottom meet. The Jibral and the Mamulja, like the people up here versus the people down here.
Delayel, thank goodness
What voice did I probably give like a southern voice.
Delayel, thank goodness a friendly face. I've been working hard to fulfill my duties as a hunter, but the beasts on the Utmohu horizon are as restless as ever. Thinking the lower forest might be plagued with similar issues, I've come to investigate, but all I've found thus far are looks of fear and possible loathing. And here I thought Mamu could reform his opinions and outsiders.
Hey, recent wyvern attacks the people on edge. That's all. Now I have the copy pasta for the small wiener club stuck in my... There's a copy pasta for the small wiener club? I've never heard of that one.
Wyvern attacks? That is strange. I'd love to hear more about it from someone local. Surely I'm not alone in my desire to keep our forest safe. Come on, Talail.
You have one new message. Hey, this is Phil from the Small Winer Club. Sorry to get back to you so late. I just finished reviewing your application and information you sent in, but I'm sorry to say that I don't think I'll be able to let you in the group. From what I'm looking at, your winer is massive. I mean, the sheer girth and juiciness alone is ridiculous.
But
it looks as if somebody glued a forearm to the bottom of your torso. You could probably stand on it like a tripod.
But
and that's not.
I wanted to be part of the club. That's sad. So if I don't respond because I might be caught up watching the episode, you're good. Lurkin's just as good as well, okay. Lurkin is very valuable. I was getting Lurkin's just as good as chatting, but I mean, technically. But, you know, still, I like lurkers. By the way, chat, I put my controller down and, my guy's been spinning this whole time. The whole time that, like, message was going and I clicked over, my guy's just been spinning.
And that's not even mentioning how fat your nuts are. But it does appear as if you're going to have to take that ginormous Tilda Schmeat somewhere else.
That's unfortunate. My Schmeat has not been welcomed anywhere else, so, like, what am I supposed to do?
I asked you to speak with him, not to invite him for tea.
Apologies for the intrusion.
My name's Chot Rowe, and I've come to investigate the local wildlife on behalf of the Brethren of Brox. Gotol Jha. I live here. Nice to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. Now, allow me to get straight to the point. The beasts of the Utomu Horizon have been exhibiting strange behavior as of late. We have a theory of whatever's causing their restlessness may lie in the Jaktika heartland.
This was a message I got back after my application. Very sad, very sad, very sad.
So you think we're to blame for your problems? What? No, not at all. I simply meant that we've seen strange blue flower beasts up above. and that their presence has caused no little anxiety in the surrounding wildlife. I see. Blue blossoms are indeed native to Jactica heartlands. Seems odd they would stray that far. First the wyvers and now this. Something's not right.
I'm keen to resolve the problem, whatever it is. You say the wyvers have been acting strange as well? Fade to black. Fade back in. Troubling indeed. But I think we'll have more information if we're to effect any change. Let's ask around.
Wait. As you brought like you shouldn't wander these streets alone. I'll come with you. The Horus is a friendly face in these parts. If you were to handle the western side of the city, we'll take the east.
When I'm at my pan up, black screen, pan down competition of my opponent's Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts too, but I don't know. I think Final Fantasy wins just from sheer volume.
Fly agarics have been wandering in places they have no business being. Does that count as strange? Normally they live deep in the forest, but these days you can find them as close as Mamuk. I think it's strange anyway.
So all the beasts are kind of up in a tizzy right now. Yeah, at that point, Dolphin, you just kind of concede. You're like, fuck, hey, no point competing.
Oh, anything unusual? Not that I think of it. My friend recently spotted a massive beast while gathering herbs. He'll be able to tell you more. His name is Sonil Jha. He lives just down the road there.
I will say, it is very nice just sitting back and doing yellow quests today. Just kind of vibing. Oh god, there's 2 quests here.
The gargantuan thing scared me after death, is what it did. I was gathering medicinal herbs near Bitterback Cenote when I see this enormous creature appear out of nowhere, snatch up a nearby beast and swallow it all. Then, just like that, it was gone. Into the cenote. Might as well have been a trick of the light, but those 2 tentacles, oh, those I'll never forget.
When I'm at the Be the Bigger Person competition and my opponent didn't show up so I would win. That was pretty good. I haven't heard that one before.
The grow's future. Well, the Najul they grow are instrumental to our society. Both the fruit and leaves can be used for cooking and trade. So my only thought is they should keep up the good work and grow lots of Najul.
Okay. I feel like you don't need to just focus on Najul. I feel like hedging your bets on one part of your economy kinda ends up fucking you a bit. That voice reminds me of Z Frank. What's Z Frank? That sounds familiar.
Everyone was more keen to hear what business I have with the hunter from the Eek Rocks than they were to share information themselves. How about you? Did you manage to discover anything?
I'm in the hot dog eating competition and my opponent is a person who can eat a lot of hot dogs really fast. Joey Chestnut? You mean the guy that got banned from competing in competitive hot dog eating because he got sponsored by plant-based hot dogs? Look it up. It's real. The original YouTuber? Oh, that'd probably be why. I didn't really get into YouTube until I was, like mid-high school? And when I did, it was like Game Grumps, and that was pretty much it. Game Grumps and Binding of Isaac. I didn't have... So we had a family computer until... God. I think my first personal computer was college. Otherwise, it was either a family computer or I went over to Amanda's house and they had a living room computer and a computer in their bedroom. So I got to play on those, but mostly YouTube was music. I mean, mostly YouTube was music in the form of anime music videos or RuneScape music videos, which go hard as fuck. Game Grumps. And that's kind of it. Once I got into college, though, and I had a lot of free time on my hands, a lot of YouTube. Need to watch them at least once. In the cool video in Discord, just put your favorite video. One that you think I'll enjoy. He does true facts about certain. Oh shit! Oh shit! See the true facts about the. Is it that guy? Then okay, in that case I do know him. The true facts about the Tapir. That went all around the internet when I was younger. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. I just didn't recognize the name.
Here are true facts about the cuttlefish. The cuttle.
Oh yeah, I fucking love this guy. I forgot. Holy shit. This is dredging up some like old knowledge. Holy crap, chat. I haven't thought about this guy in years. Well, I mean, we're here. I mean,
Cuttlefish is not a fish. It is a mollusk of the class Cephalopoda. The cuttlefish is a bit like a clam that millions
I want to cuddle that cuttlefish, you know what I'm saying?
of years ago came out of its shell and never went back. In fact, it still has a specialized shell, but on its inside, which is used for buoyancy and is called the cuttlebone. People for a long time have used this shell to carve casts for metal jewelry.
You know what this reminds me of? Hugbees. The guy who does the parodies of how it's made. This reminds me a lot of that.
These people are called cuttleboners by me. And now
Hey, chat, any cuddle boners in chat? Hey, yo, any cuddle boners here? Ones in chat?
by you. To move through the ocean, the cuttlefish has a wavy fin that surrounds its mantle. It also has a siphon, a muscular tube it can squirt water out of for fast propulsion. Imagine trying to
He has like the documentary cadence, but has a little in the back of the throat. True facts about the tapir. His voice is incredible.
move by vomiting out of a giant straw and flapping your skirt around very fast.
So I move.
That is how a cuttlefish do. The cuttlefish brain is larger than its entire body, including
Same.
its brain, which may
Same.
not make sense, but it does to the cuttlefish, because it has a very large brain. The cuttlefish has a very advanced eye, roughly in the shape of Charlie Brown's mouth when he misses a football. Or perhaps a W that someone wrote when they were drunk. Or the letter Q that someone wrote when they were really drunk. Despite its big brain and weird eyes, the cuttlefish is colorblind.
Pox, what do you
which
mean?
is curious because it is a color magician of the deep. Like a lactose-intolerant cheesemaker, the cuttlefish...
See, Dolphin, you are so correct. The YouTube video is the obvious line, but feels so confident it has to be right. But the only way that I love those, well, okay, the only way. The way to make them the best is include real facts with your fake facts. That way, it's hard to tell which one's fake. Have obvious fake ones and obvious real ones, but then like draw the line in the middle. So you don't really know where the real and the fake ends. That's how you do it perfect.
fish is unaware of its own gifts. With the help of millions of color-changey things in its skin, it can change color and texture almost instantaneously.
I wish.
Playing hide-and-seek with a cuttlefish sucks. They don't move, they just change color. You can hear them breathing while you count. How the cuttlefish determines the backgrounds it blends
About to
into
crack my
is
neck, don't
largely
listen.
a mystery, because it can do it in complete darkness, which is kind of a dumb gift if you ask me, but still amazing. Ah, fish! Then there's the flamboyant
Oh, so cool
cuttlefish,
looking.
which doesn't try to blend in with It just says, why doesn't the world try to blend in with me?
Exactly.
You go, little man. Don't
Chat,
go changing.
This is literally what we were talking about earlier. Fuck the norm, fuck blending in, just do what makes you feel good. Do you know there's a Secret of Mana reference in the Kitana Revel dungeon? I've never even played Secret of Mana, so I wouldn't get it. But yeah, that makes sense. Sven! My son! My boy! My Hercules. How you doing? How's my EP boy treating you today?
For nobody.
I love Z-Frank videos. Chat brain blasted me with the past with this, so we're watching one.
When it is threatened, the cuttlefish will often release ink from its ink sac.
Same.
The cuttlefish releases that ink in one of two ways. One is a little puffing sort of squirt, something you might say excuse me after. The second is a release of both ink and mucus.
Ew.
More of a throw your underwear out and go home early sort of inking. These
One in chat if you know what that feel is. I'll be strong. I'll be strong. One in chat if you know that feel. I'll rewind so you can hear it again.
More of a throw your underwear. Second is a release of both ink and mucus. More of a throw your underwear out and go home early.
Where my IBS homies at? I know I gotta have at least one IBS homie here that can see me, that can feel me. Dolphin with the 2. Oh no. I broke and ordered the big Reuben sandwich based chicken tenders and Jamocha. What's a Jamocha shake? That's not. Is it like a coffee ice cream shake? Pumpkin pie turnover for. Oh my god. Oh my Zermit, you're feasting. 2? Fuck. No, that's the number of times I've shit my pants based. Yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 means you don't know the feeling. 1. Hey, 1 means you do. And it seems like only Dolphin here feels me. It's all right.
These are called pseudomorphs and are designed to be decoys for the cuttlefish as it escapes.
Hey, I am proud, but I'm loud.
The
That's what I'll
cuttlefish
say.
feeds by extending 2 hidden feeding tentacles, which it uses to snag prey and pull it back towards its poison
Put
beak.
that shit away.
What? Well, apparently it has a beak. Very slowly it extends.
Yeah. Did anyone in chat not know that octopi have beaks? I learned that when I was young, and it always scares the shit out of me. Like, something about what should be a bird part being on a fish part, it fucks me up. I don't like it. I know they aren't really fish. Cephalopods. But still. It's mostly mocha chocolate. If there is coffee, I don't know. Well, isn't mocha... Am I dumb? Isn't mocha coffee? Like a chocolatey coffee?
The fish just had to move like 2
For
inches.
zero based.
Cuttlefish mating begins when the male delicately grabs the female by the face and inserts another specialized tentacle into an opening near her mouth, which I hope is not her nose, and inserts sperm sacs. Males have 4 pairs of arms and females have 3.
Ew.
Weaker males often disguise themselves as females by hiding 2 of their arms.
Oh.
This reminds me of what I may or may not have done in the mirror as a young boy. These cleverly disguised
tuck.
males
The good
swim
old
right
tuck.
past the competition and do the face sex thing. After the female eggs are fertilized, she gingerly and lovingly puts her eggs in some random friggin' hole on the bottom of the ocean. The eggs are called sea grapes by people who like shitty wine, and they are guarded by the couple until they hatch into the cutest little freaks in the universe.
Oh.
These little babies are not so good at the camouflage, but they do the best that they can.
Oh, little burrow.
Cover yourself up, little man, and sleep tight.
It's like the
Remember,
spiders that cover themselves.
If you ever want to come out of your shell and let your freak flag fly, the cuttlefish has your back.
Hey, chat, make sure if you're watching a YouTuber to always subscribe and like. Make sure to do that. My wife is one of the proponents that I have to like harp on. Her husband's a YouTuber and she doesn't even subscribe to half her fucking YouTubes. All you know about octopi is that they taste good. No, not the cute cuttlefish. I don't think I've ever eaten octopus. I don't think I've ever been brave enough. I know I don't like fish. I don't know if they're similar in taste or texture. I'm a big texture guy. If something has a weird texture to me, then I can't. Octopuses can fit through any hole their beak can fit through, as it's the only part of their body that's non-compressible. Yeah, I heard like so many stories of octopi like breaking out of their tanks, stealing other fish to eat from other tanks, and then climbing back in their tanks. They're crazy. Have you had takoyaki? I've not. I have not had takoyaki. I have avoided eating octopi because I have food issues. I can admit it. I got food issues. I'm a big baby.
A giant tentacle monster emerging from the bitterback cenote.
Oh, yeah, we're playing Final Fantasy.
Not a familiar creature to me, but cenote.
Wait, shit, chat. Kyo, was that planned? Did you put the true facts of an octopi because we're about to go on a quest for a tentacled monster, or is that just serendipitous? Octopodes are super cute and smart. I love them. They're so cute. I love them too. One of the few things in the ocean that doesn't scare me. Well, I mean, if we're talking Talking about octopi. Squids, giant fucking squids? Fuck those things. They're too big for their own good. I want real takoyaki, but nowhere near me sells it. Oh yeah. We have nothing around us that could be authentic. Cephalopods in general are very cute. They are. They're little babus, minus the beak. The beak is terrifying. And some of their suction pads have like claws in them. So when they suction on, they like... Octopodes don't have tentacles? They don't? What are they then? Are they just called arms then? What are they? Squidward tennis balls.
Not a familiar creature to me, but cenotes are known to connect to larger bodies of water, even as far as the salt. So if this beast drifts into our cenotes from outside and starts preying upon the local wildlife, without a clear way to defend themselves, the blue blossoms flee to the upper forests while the wyverns are rampaging in fear.
Then if we slay the tentacled fiend,
our problems are solved. I hope you two are ready for the hunt.
Born ready. I'll certainly do a better job of slaying this monster than I did collecting the information on it.
Good, then I have a plan. I'll explain once we get to the Bitterback cenote.
They do not. They have arms, which are appendages with suction cups all the way along them and no clubs at the end. So, is it a tentacle based on a club on it? Or, I guess I don't know what makes something a tentacle. Tentacles specifically only have suction cups on the clubs. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Keo dropping fucking facts.
There's only one I'm scared of. The Galactopus.
Well, what about, was it Ultros? The fucking one, the horny one in this? Squids have 2 tentacles and 8 arms. Oh, that's why they have two of the big old clubs. Okay.
No trace of our mysterious monster, but we did find the remains of some blue flower beasts.
Blue flower, red thorns. Blue flower, red thorns. Who gets that reference? This would be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind.
Leftovers from his last meal, no doubt.
Pizza time? What kind of pizza, Roxy? Gotta drop the deets. Oh, chat, we are doing a sub goal right now. My maid gloves were destroyed by a vacuum cleaner and a cat together. So we're trying to get new ones. And I'd like to get good quality ones that could also act as compression. So it would help with my, pain with helping with compression, as well as look cute on me. So that's our current sub goal. If you are interested in supporting that, then that would be lovely. And it helps other people avoid ads. Shrek, thank you, Roxy. Thank you. No one's scared of Ultros? I kind of am. He's a little pervy, man. He's a little pervy. I don't want him creeping up on my booty. Also, my girlfriend's trying really hard to not have me call our cat, whose name is Betty, Bethamphetamine. That's a fucking great. We call Char either... So when Char's being particularly sharp, clawing us, or being too feisty, we either call her Shart or the Shitten. Those are our two, aggressive is the wrong word, but are oh, how could you? Why are you clawing me? It's like, oh, you little shitting.
Now that we know where its appetite, we can lure it out. I incorporated some blue blossom viscera in one of my smoke bombs, so that when it detonates, our lurking friend will reappear for another meal. If you'll do the honors.
Is Betty short for Bethu? Massachusetts. Our new kitty is named Piper, short for Monster Energy's Pipeline Punch. Dolphin, you better have a pic in my Discord in the next 5 minutes or you're permabanned. Is Mike short for Mikesicle? That's close. That's close to not being there, but you got there. You just crossed the finish line with that one.
I'm ready whenever you are.
You should watch the battle from here. You have a good eye, and observing the creature's weakness and how it fights will serve us well should we encounter its kind again.
A fair point. Then may the spirit of Brox guide you true, Taleo.
We don't have her yet. We're getting her after we move. Oh, you have like you ever picked out? Are there any like pictures from the adoption site you could show? If it's not too much effort. I just like seeing kitties. Oop, I thought I was gonna have to throw it again. You remind me of the kitten named Asteroid Destroyer that pops in my shorts feed. What's its moniker? What's it go by for nickname? That's what the fuck it's called. Moniker? God, sometimes the English major in me shows in the most obnoxious ways. I'm trying to think of the word nickname and my fucking brain goes, yeah, what's the moniker of that cat? Oh, Keo, you would have been proud of me last stream. We cleared the, well, maybe not last, I can't remember what it was. When we cleared the optional dungeons, I was actually weaving my spells enough so that I had a cooldown I had to wait for. I was able to get all of my stuff off. I was pretty proud. My girlfriend's mom is currently taking care of her. Oh, cute. I say Dolphin was there for that joke. You just flopped the delivery. Just because it's true doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. My heart. You're breaking my heart. Sven, this is what you do to me when you sass me. You know the guy that says, you know what's better than that? Chinchilla. No, I don't. I've never heard that before. It reminds me of like the Hurricane Tortilla from Vine. We're trying to have each of our new animals have longer and longer names. That's all sure to make human names based.
That was incredible, Talail. I think you got them all. Let's return to the city and talk about what comes next.
He's on YouTube and TikTok. I do not watch TikTok, and he has not come across my For You page on YouTube. TikTok on the clock, but the party don't stop is not something I ever browse. Did my music end? No music? Music question mark? It did end. This one's called City Pop Sound BGM Special Mix / for work / study, restaurants, BGM, lounge music, shop, BGM, period. Like, what is the name of this fucking... I mean, it's 4 hours long. It works for my stream if it's good, but like, what? That seems a little excessive. He's the guy that owns Astro Destroyer. Ooh, I'm assuming that's a name for a kitty. Oh, yep, the kid literally goes by Astro Destroyer. I love that. But then the nickname is just Ass, and that's rude. I guess I do call my cat Shitten and Shart, so I'm not one to talk. So we have Siri, short for Sriracha, Betty, short for Bethamphetamine, Gus, short for Gus Gustavo, named after the mouse in Cinderella. Okay, I was gonna say Gus. Is it Gus Fring or Fring? Something in Breaking Bad, Breaking Benjamin, and soon Piper, short for Monster Energy's Pipeline Punch. I love that one. I think you're gonna love the new episode. I probably will. Amanda and I should just watch it tonight. Videos. Oh, the first short was. Can you guess which pet was named by the woman's partner? Video is based on a light novel. Interesting. Sriracha. I think one of the weird cat names I've ever heard was Bert, short for Phoebe. Short for Phoebe? How does one shorten Phoebe to Bert? I get the BE at the end, but where'd the RT come from?
The hero turns. I'm glad I could witness your fighting techniques firsthand. Next time, you can leave the slaying to me. I know just how to bring down such a beast.
You ask nicely, Jesus. Joke's going over Maddie's head. It is. Oh no. There was a joke that went over my head. That never happens on stream. Me? Not getting a joke? Reference? Me? No. Phoebe? Phoebert to Bert? I mean, yeah, I agree with you. That is a little odd.
Any insights you could share would be invaluable. Few though they are in number, Mamuk's hunters are better positioned to deal with such menaces should they return.
Oh.
Would you ever consider allowing the Brethren of Brox to patrol the Jatika Heartlands?
Oh, the light novel was based on the video title. I was confused about your light novel comment, and now that I realize it's a joke, it's a good one. And I'm sorry it went over my head. Sometimes true comedy is lost upon, you know, someone with no brain. And that's me. Me. I got no brain. Me.
Don't misunderstand. I'll happily offer my insights regardless. I just thought that since your numbers are few, my people ought to offer their assistance. What do you say? That's a generous offer, but not one you're likely to profit from. I disagree. The Otomu Horizon and the Jatika Heartland, we separate them with words, but in essence they're the same forest, the forest of Yaktail. What benefits Mamuk benefits Ikbrax. It's only by joining hands that our forest can flourish. Besides, none amongst the brethren have the knowledge and experience of a Mamujan mercenary. We stand to gain much by working alongside you.
My brother's cat is also Cormac, short for Karma. That's longer than Karma. You can't say short for something that's it's longer. By the way, chat, am I wearing pants? You don't know. Am I wearing pants right now? Twitch doesn't know. The voice you're using for Tiat sounds too much like the voice you use for your own character. That's fair. It's kind of my default Southern voice. Although the one I'm using for Tiat is a little more deep. The one I use for my character is a little more deep and less harsh. Got a more vibe to it, more Southern. Yeah, this is more of the Madigan Southern voice. This is more like my gruffer Southern voice.
But it's close. I can see what you mean. Little less in the throat, though.
You're too much of a coward? What do you mean? Yacht, more like yacht? Bro's fucking flat. Don't you be saying someone thick when they ain't. This burned to type. Dolphin, you were talking about your thick white monster earlier. Don't you be talking... Oh, this was hard for me to... Yeah, okay.
Besides, none of us the brethren...
Oh, for that one. I'm not too much of a coward, Svent, to be pantsless on stream. I have been... Okay, you know what, chat? I have been pantsless on stream 3 times in the past 2 months. Allegedly. You didn't know. You don't even know what stream it was. You can go back and look. All the VODs are on YouTube. Ain't no way you're gonna find it, though. I've been pantsless 3 times in the past 2 months. Fight me. Fight me on it, Sven. You want to go? Band for band. And by band for band, I mean empty words. I knew I could smell it. Jesus. I've been pantsless 90% of the time in the last year. Based. Mutually assured cringe. That is just stream. Out of curiosity, how many times do you think I could watch the episode before I get tired of it? As many times as it takes for you to stop finding new things in it, I guess. As an artist, probably a bunch, because you can see different techniques or different styles or small things they put in and how they may have animated it. So I feel like for you, you can get a lot of mileage out of it. But I feel like it's once you stop discovering things that are new in it, then Bert and Cormac have been added to the pet photos. Yes. Yes. Oh. Look at that baby. It's so dusty looking. It looks like a dusty little chinchilla. The dusty little chinchilla. Facts. I don't think I'll tire from it. Oh, the one little eye. They have an eye problem? Cormac looks like a fucking unit. This looks like a big kitty. I was right. That's a big fucking cat. God damn. I thought Char was getting big. That's a big old fucking cat. Ooh, the face. Yes. Oh, so good. We got some Roxy kitties, orange flavored. Yeah, I'll have an orange creamsicle. Thank you. Oh, that one's also dusty little chinchilla. You think that's a big cat? I think it's a large cat. A big cat's like a Maine Coon. I ain't saying that's like a fucking massive cat, but it's a big boy. It's a big boy compared to like the breed of it. But it ain't a fucking Maine Coon, you know. Give Cormac a hard hat, needs it. Let me show you a really big cat, 25 pounds. God damn. Orange boy is Roger. Roger. Gray girl is Sylvie. Is that short for Sylveon? Bird and Cormac are both girls. Did I say large boy? Damn it. Large lady. Large lass. I want a Maine Coon one day. My best friend is currently looking for a kitty. He's moving into a new place where he can get one. And he has been just like trolling the sites of every adoption agency looking for a Maine Coon. He wants it. He needs it. So Luna, did you try to post a pet photo? Because I didn't see any come through. My mom named Sylvie's, not Sylveon. Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
I agree that cooperation is key
We're playing Final Fantasy.
to this forest prosperity.
Chat, you know this is a fucking just chatting string disguised as Final Fantasy. You know that's what this is. Size comparison, by the way, I wear 10.5s.
But it's still too soon to realize such a change. Maybe at patch 7.1 possibly, they'll add new quests.
There's a stray cat that lives outside my apartment that I'm attempting to get to trust me enough to let me take him to the shelter. Oh, that is so cute. And adopt if possible. If he's not, that's so cute, Kyo. That's kind of Char. I mean, she was not really a stray, but she was like an outdoor cat that wasn't wanted in the household. Not because she wasn't loved, but because there's already so many animals.
If we hope to achieve true unity, it can't be forced. We need time to know the Gibral, so that our future alliance can be in more than just aim.
Of course!
We too hope to learn more about the Mamook. It really is a beautiful city.
Where do you post it again? Let me show you. It's the Discord. It's the pet photos section. Not actually a pet, he's a stray. So, oh, look at that. That's a dusty little chinchilla. Literally dusty. We're gonna be black cat partners. Oh my god.
Well then, I best be off. The brethren will want to hear my findings, and I'm eager to discuss what steps we can take to build understanding with Mamook. I appreciate it. I'll do what I can to convince folks that hunters from Brox aren't all worthy of suspicion. It may take time, but they'll come around.
I've had a Maine Coon, and just a heads up, they can't wear collars. They'll get sores in their neck. All Maine Coons? Or do you think maybe just yours had some skin issues?
You truly are a marvel, Taleo. If you're not revolutionizing the city or saving men from their past, you're connecting kindred spirits from opposing communities. Together we'll make this forest one that's safe and welcoming to all, from the top of Utomu Horizon to the heart of the Jaktika Heartland. No matter where you venture in Yaktiel, you'll always find friends. Come and visit whenever you'd like.
It's like the filler arc where it's like, you'll come back and see us, won't you? I promise. I've sent methamphetamine based. That is large. Oh, the box. Oh, is this okay? Is this calico or is this tortoiseshell? I always get them mixed up. Oh, in the sink. Sink, baby. Ah. Oh, I love them. I love them already. Look at that. God damn, that's a big kitty. God damn. God damn. Calico, good. Unfortunately, the shelter hadn't opened yet for the day, so I couldn't attempt to capture him. Do you have like a cat carrier and stuff? I accidentally woke him up from his naps in the dirt near my car earlier today, and he literally walked me back to the Tupperware and meowed at me. Baby. Calico, thank you. I don't know the difference between the tortoiseshell and the calico. Also, methamphetamine is a great fucking name. Alright, so we're almost done with this zone. We have, I guess, these 2 quests left, and we'll have finished all the quests here. And then we'll just need to do the fates, which is gonna suck, but Torty is like if you gently mix several paints together. I have a carrier. Yes, I have managed to get him in it once, but I forgot to zip one of the zip one of the flaps that had been opened. No, that's tragic. Well, the calico looks like a calico. Fair. You know what I hate most about pizza wing places? Boneless wings. You mean fucking chicken nuggets? I don't know. I feel like there's a slight difference between boneless wings and chicken nuggets, but I do agree with you that it's like boneless wings. Come on. I feel like boneless wings are mini chicken tenders. There's no white on a torty? Oh, okay. I didn't know that part. That's going to be good to help me identify later. Thank you. Also, I got the orchestral roll, which I can't use on my mount. Nope. I need to level you up more, bud. I don't know how to get you XP better than just fighting things. You're part of the Third Promises retinue, aren't you? Not many could stand a chance against Gulu Jaja in combat, shit or not. Been eager for a chance to take the measure of you. The young warriors who once trained here have long since left the forest in search of work, but Whetstone still has plenty of fighting spirit. Sure, we're getting on in years, but we fought hand-to-hand with the Gibral during the war. Our skills are stronger than steel. Care to test your mettle against Mamuk's finest? I'll gather my comrades and meet you north of here. When you're ready, come and find us. And once victory has been decided, we'll meet you back here. Boneless wings are still whole chunks of meat. Nuggets are made from purified meat? Is that what the difference is? Are all nuggets made of purified meat? If you're objectively the better option, I don't want bones hindering me from inhaling my food. I feel like I don't know. I do like bone in wings a lot, but they are a sometimes food.
You've seen your share of battle, I wager. My friend can use the help of someone like you. You should be the south of here. Look for the Doporo down on his luck.
There's a challenge log for the Chocobo. Thank you, Red. Also, the breading is different, is it?
Moja sent you? Oh, thank goodness. My faithful wyver was injured on a job recently, so I thought I'd catch him some flying agarics as a treat, to cheer him up, if only a little. Only there's a reason I ever hunt without my trusted wyver beside me. Those damn pests have been running me up and down the forest all night. Could you capture a couple fly agarics in my stead? Once you tire them out, trap them in the Naujul sex.
Boneless wings come from a different cut of chicken. On the other hand, chicken from nuggets are made from various parts of the chicken, such as the skin and dark meat pieces. The hodgepodge of different chicken cutlets that nuggets are made of are often result in an inconsistent flavor compared with fresh boneless wings. Okay. Our favorite English major? Puree, not purified. Hey, I didn't say I was a good English major. Oh, I was supposed to like weaken. I just kind of killed it, huh? My snake's just chilling in my sleeve. Snakes are really cool. I definitely don't think I could have one as a pet, though. I feel like it takes a special kind of care to have a snake. What is a fucking cleric blessing the meat, Maddie? Reading comprehension? I also read chat backwards, too. You gonna make fun of me for that? Because you should.
Do you have the fly agarics? What a relief. Now my big boy can have something tasty to snack on.
Okay, weird. Pause.
A Doporo who can't even care for his wife is, well, a laughing stock. Not only are we Doporo few in number, but we're physically no match for Hobigo, and magically inept compared to Bonewa. That's why our blood was never considered for blessed siblings. So long as we have our wivers, we have a place beside the others, which is why I want mine to recover as soon as it can.
Make fun of you for everything, as you should.
I best hurry home and make sure he does. Thank you for your help, stranger.
Chat, think of me as your friend and punching bag. That one person in your friend group that everyone teases but loves. That's me. Now, my friend, I take it. I won't say prejudice against Doporo doesn't exist, but so far as I'm concerned, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Neither Bonewa nor Hobigo can ride wyvers like they do. Regardless, I hope his wyver recovers soon. I know how much he cares for it. And I think this will be the last quest we have coming up, and we'll have cleared this zone. Sort of, but to be honest, they don't need as much since they only feed once a week. But when they're older, it's once every 2 weeks. Yeah, but then you have like, you need to make sure you have the tank and enrichment and all the stuff inside the tank and the heat lamps and the cost of all that. It's like a big, I guess, initial upfront cost. And then you also have to deal with like live feeding, or at least like frozen feeding, which I'm kind of a big baby when it comes to that stuff. Cost about 300 bucks. Yeah, Bell's expensive. Bell and Char are very expensive, but we do feed them really well. If we don't bully you on stream, how are we supposed to keep your self-esteem low enough that you feel the need to validate your existence on stream? I'm sorry. You think I have any self-worth? Come on. Come on. I've been in therapy.
A victory worthy of our accolades, stranger. I only hope my hips make a full recovery. Whetstone was once a gathering of young blood eager to sharpen their scales. To be young again. I suppose our time in the field is well and truly done. Now we must do what we can to pass on our knowledge to those who will learn it. You have my thanks. My comrades and I will learn from our battle and see that Whetstone hones the scales of many a young warrior to come.
And I believe hitting this button will be the last quest in this area. Let's take a look at the map. Oh my god, look at that map. Look at that clear map. Oh, isn't that nice, chat? Isn't that fucking nice? Send you a gif of a tortie so you can see. Okay. All right, okay. So it's like a calico, but with no white. That makes sense. And who is that because of? Your upbringing, your family, bullshit? Therapists love seeing Twitch chat coming. Well, chat, you're my therapist. Come on. No yellow quest left in the map. Perfection. I love it. Mekama, how you doing, girlfriend? Now let's see. Where's the next zone? What next zone should I go to? I have one quest to do in here? God damn it. I looked at the GIF. I looked at the GIF and saw the tourney. I looked at it. I not acknowledged it. I'm at a fate near you. Well, I just teleported. Have you finished all your beast tribes? There aren't any yet, right? And also, they're not called beast tribes anymore. They're called something else. Can't remember what the new... Is it just tribes? Or did they rename it something else than that, too? But haven't they not unlocked them yet? Doing good, just chilling. How you been? Been well after I recovered. Oh, chat, I didn't even talk about it. I was sick this week. Like, usually when I call out a stream, I'm sick. And I'm just like relaxing, maybe taking some meds, maybe just like laying down. I was sick. Feverish, throwing up. I fell a few times because I just was so dizzy. It was crazy. Oh, I see. No, Roxy. No, I don't think I've ever gotten a single beast tribe maxed. The Pelu come out next week, but you've got like 5 expansions worth of other quest lines to do. Are they... Can I not access the beast tribes if I haven't done the other expansion stuff? Or they're probably like a gather and crafter beast tribe. Allied Society. Oh. Better get to work. I'm working. I'm working hard. You saw me clearing out all the yellow quests here. I'm doing work. This zone's, I'm working on it. They're all independent. Oh, okay. Depends on if they're crafter or gatherer. I do not have, what is my highest level thing? This is going to be embarrassing, chat. This is going to be embarrassing. My Disciple of War. Dude, look at that. 2 100s. Isn't that impressive, chat? Ugh. 90 Red Mage. Can't play that anymore. Dancer 73. Can't play that anymore. Warrior 71 is getting there. It's getting there. Melee DPS. And hey, let's check the Disciple of Hand and Disciple of Land. That's gonna be good. Those zeros, though. Love to teach you how to do Ishgard restoration stuff. Isn't that like turning in materials? Or is there more to it? I get the move to show the improved relations, but I still slip up just like I have a much harder time switching from tribal to kindred and... Oh, they changed it to kindred? I've never heard a single person say kindred. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Although, Sven, the new fucking set looks so good. For my Magic the Gathering nerds, we're feasting. The new set, oh, there's so much in it that I want to put in our decks. Amazing reprints, amazing new cards, the elves. I have a green-black elf deck that is going to go crazy with the new cards. And then we have a landfall deck Amanda's building with Lumra, and that's going to go crazy with a bunch of the cards. And we have a wild magic deck that has a few cards to slot into it, and she has a life gain +1 counter deck, and that's going to go crazy. This set is so good. I'm so hyped for Foundations. I know. Check Final Fantasy picks. I will. Let me pull that up. Well, goddamn. Looking a mighty bit finer than me. I know we have a few people in chat that are max 100s. Yeah, Foundations looks so good. Warrior can do Pixie Quest now? Yes. Yes, I did start a couple of them on Warrior. I need to do them. Whenever I play Final Fantasy, I'm playing on stream because it hurts to play. It doesn't hurt bad comparatively, but it does hurt to play. So if I'm playing, I like to be live. You know what I mean? It's basically collectibles. The best way to level crafters that isn't time gated, but starts at 20 instead of 50. Oh, okay. There's exactly one elf I want for my Lathril from Jumpstart. Which elf? The 4-drop? Well, I'll need more explanation. I don't know. I am not as knowledgeable about the game because I don't get to play it. I only really watch shows, like all the Commander shows. So a lot of the cards that aren't in those, I have no knowledge of. Everyone post your class's job page in the Final Fantasy pick section. Do it. I want to see everyone brag about their character.
Aren't you the guest who was touring the farm in Queen's Fane? Is there something I can assist you with?
Yeah, your queen's dead. Sorry about that. Mine's in there? Let me see. Let me see. I know yours is impressive, Kai. Ooh, God, all those 100s. Oh, Kyo. Kyo with those 100s. That's my fucking girl. Oh my God, you're so close, Kyo. It's my gremlin. I'm working on Red Mage at the moment. I'm 99 now. I'm already dying. How are people already 100 with all jobs? People play a lot, and people optimize playing too. Oh my God, this card is so stupid. Elves you control have, whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it and put a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability only triggers once. This is stupid. The fact that this is a fucking uncommon is insane. And 4 cost. And it's a 3/3, so it's not even easy to ping remove? This is ridiculous. Yeah, let me just have my Elvish Arc Druid tap for a green for all my elves, and then untap, get buffed, and then do it again. Uh-oh, I have 48 green mana. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Oh yeah, let me swing at you with all my +1/+1 elves. Uh-oh, because it's whenever they become tapped, they untap immediately in combat and get buffed. All my elves have pseudo vigilance that buffs them. It's this card is stupid. I cannot believe they printed this. This is insane. People who don't play Magic, like, I don't understand. This ability only triggers once each turn is literally the worst fucking line of text ever. So many fucking memory issues when playing paper is very clearly a thing that exists more for Arena. Yeah, that's a really fair point. I guess it's a little easier because you get to tick up a +1/+1 counter, so you can kind of remember based on what counters you have, but it is definitely like that constitutes a card Amanda would not play with. Amanda refuses to play with cards that are complex like that. I say complex in quotation marks, that have a lot of game actions. She does not like doing that. I forgot the hand and land jobs. I posted that too. Let me see. Oh. Discord. I'm howling at the moon. Nice. Oh, all 90s. Dang. Y'all are so... I'm in streamer mode, so I can't see your name. Who is this? I can't see your name because I'm in stream, because I think maybe you're in streamer mode. But holy shit. Is Blue Mage 80 now? Did they change that yet? I can't remember. And then they're releasing that the Pokemon class, Beastmaster or whatever. Whoa, Elf be upon ye. It's crazy. I cannot believe they printed it. Oh, the only worst collection of words is this ability only triggers twice. Now that's fucked up. Fucking Nadu. I'm so glad Nadu's banned. 3/3 dice to Bolt? Well, yeah, but who runs Bolt? I mean, red decks, obviously. But then it's like 1 in the 99. I guess if you're looking at... I guess I'm only looking at Commander. because that's all I play. If you're thinking more like standard legacy rule sets, then that makes more sense. But like, how often do you run into a lightning bolt at a commander table? That's Bat Coaster? Damn, Bat Coaster. Damn. How you doing, bud? Yeets my class levels in Discord. Hell yeah, Mechama. Y'all are so impressive. I love how dedicated you are to this game. It's so cool. That's kind of how I was for Warcraft, but I would love to be that with Final Fantasy. I just don't have the hand ability. I mean, removal spells in red average 3 damage for a decent spell. I guess, yeah. I guess. Yeah, you're right. I'm usually thinking of more like ping comps hitting 1 damage multiple times, but that's true. I very much prefer to be able to know everything about the current game state just by looking at everything on the board. True. Timestamping is the limit of what I put up with. Yeah, I understand. Bat, what's your secret? Always grinding. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always grinding. But I feel you, Keo. It's so hard for me to keep track. I lose track of whose turn it is in Commander sometimes. It's rough. I do believe goes to 90. It's my next task. Okay. I got my chicken tendies. Hell yeah, Zermit. Hell yeah. Just like set. So you know how like the Greeks would like put food up as an offering for the gods, and could you like do that for me? Just like 1 chicken tendy, and just like one boneless wing, put it aside as like a little sacrifice for me. Like pour one out for your homies, you know? Play removal. I feel okay. Chat, can I admit something to you? So when I play games that are competitive, I don't play to win. I don't play to lose. Like, I'm not trying to lose, but I don't always do the optimal strat in the scenario because I like everyone to have fun at the table more than I like winning. So for example, I'll have removal in my hand, but maybe they've already had their commander removed twice, and having their commander out is like setting up a huge engine, you know? They have Obeka on the field getting like 14 upkeeps, but I don't use the removal on the commander because I feel bad and I want them to have fun. Like, that's just one example. Like, another one is, let's say we're playing a board game and I see you're going for something like a line, like in Ticket to Ride, you want to get like this specific rail. I could be optimal about winning and take what you need to make it so that you don't get the optimal route, but I don't do that. I don't like playing that way. I prefer people to, like, in a competitive setting, to have more fun and everyone have like the ability to play something interesting. But I understand that is a much different take than a lot of people. I like hosting. I'm a big host guy. I have people over and I have people over and I'm the one that like takes care of things. Meanwhile, one of my better EDH decks is entirely immune to creature removal based. What, does everyone have like how is it immune to removal? Are they all hexproof? Or shroud? Yes, they're the problem. They're enjoying being the arch enemy, so trying to bring them back down. True. That is very true. Targeting an arch enemy is fair. I have to scroll up in the chat because I only have so much on my screen. I have some extremely convoluted board states, but at least it's a thing that can be deciphered without fucking taking notes. Yeah, it's all about what's on the board versus what you have to like keep in your brain. I need the Amaro mount, so I've leveled everything before Dawntrail. That's awesome, Mechama. Mount grinding is like one of Amanda's specialties. Literally, I don't have a single way to get a creature on my board in the entire deck. Oh, like you don't have any creatures. And Oloro does everything he wants to do from the command zone. Does it have like Eminence? Pirate's Offer plays a blue deck. He's having fun. If you can't play, is what he said. That's fucked up. I don't know how to play Magic the Gathering, so I don't know anything about what I've said, really. So the color blue in Magic the Gathering usually is about it. Well, I guess not usually. It has a reputation because a lot of the cards in it are about making other people not be able to play. So countering their spells they play. So, hey, I want to cast this big creature. A blue player might go, nope, you can't. I made it so your spell's countered. And a lot of blue cards can suffocate you out that way. Make it so you can't attack them. Make it so that when you draw, they draw. Make it so that you can't draw extra. Making sure that you can't play the cards you want to play. It's rough. It's rough. Coming from someone who does not play blue often, I usually play white, black, green, black. I like black, which also is kind of an asshole color. Blue Swarm of Removal is preventing the problem. Exactly. It was Commander 2013, so it was before Eminence was a thing, but it was Proto Eminence. He gains 2 at my upkeep if he's on the field or in the command zone. Like 2 life. Oh, I think I've seen that one. I think I've seen someone play that on like a commander game. Are we playing Final Fantasy today?
This time of year, we have glass green corn, Raleigh pumpkins, and sweet popo toes. Take your pick.
I'll have the pumpkin, please.
This year's pumpkin harvest has been especially flavorful. I'll bag it up for you.
I see a red card and I want to turn it black. I see your red card. I want it. Okay. God, is that a Metallica song? God, that's a reference to a song and I can't bring it in my brain for some reason. I'm trying to go in the shower and getting distracted. Getting distracted on this stream? That's not allowed. No one gets distracted in Madigan's chat. I also do have the Alana deck that clones wizards on ETB with her Eminence ability. That's Amanda's pet deck right now is a wild magic one. I can't remember her name. The ability basically is whenever you cast a spell, you can instead choose to put it into the graveyard and flip from the top of your library till you get the next spell and cast it for free. So she has that deck, and she has a bunch of cards that matter about how many times you cast spells in a turn. It's pretty baby deck right now. It was made with the cards we had on hand, which isn't much, but it's okay. Ordered my food, decided not to have pizza, but I did order from Domino's, which is a bunch of lava cakes. Painted black by the Rolling Stones. Thank you. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, chat. Roxy, you're in charge while I'm gone. Everyone rave! Although this isn't the best rave music, I'll say. Ooh. Oh, I'm dizzy. One second, chat. Okay, I'm good. Got a little dizzy there for a second. I'm still recovering from being sick. I'm at like 60% right now. Idris does very silly Cascade things. I love Cascade as a mechanic. Silver, how you doing? I catch that leg. What do you mean? My favorite and most tuned deck is Lathril. It's all about going fast and running you over, but because it's basically mono green, I don't run black tutors. I run land tutors and green tutors. What kind of green tutors? The way I balance it, has no protection outside of health effects, so I have to rebuild after a board wipe. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. You at least have heroic intervention, right? Domino's order is pizza stuffed cheesy bread with Philly steak, goddamn. 8-piece mango habanero wings, too much for me. Hot. 2 Monster Energy, sippin'. 4 sweet mango habanero dip cups. That's so much. Not because, okay, I'm a sauce guy. I eat a shit ton. I have a separate bowl for my sauce to dip things in. I like sauce. That's just a lot. I can't handle that mango habanero. I'm a big baby. Blover! I played solo mode on Wii Party. Lost at minigame 45 out of 50. 07. No heroic? Really? You just don't have it, or? It runs no soul ring. Oh yeah, you don't really need soul ring for mono green. But like, I feel like heroic intervention is kind of like you slot it into a green deck. It's just nothing to build the board? Well, that's fair, but you said you have to, like, every board wipe. You can at least, with heroic intervention, prevent destroy effects, right? My actual factual most tuned deck is Mizzix. It's literally just an absurd amount of mana cheating and combo kills. Mana cheating out Eldrazi's makes me so happy. Green Sun Zenith and Cord. That's, oh yeah, fair. I forgot. Green Sun Zenith is crazy. It's more sweet than spicy. I'm a baby. I'm a big old babu. You give me fucking anything other than like jalapeno, and I like spicy food. I just can't handle it. Welcome back. You picked me up something tasty? Here's a pumpkin. Yeah, I don't want to. I want to force everyone to board wipe me or get run over. That's so fair. Perfect. I should have all the ingredients for a light and sweet pumpkin soup. Its traditional Yasalani dish has been passed down for generations. Even now it's very popular. Made with our fresh grown vegetables, I feel closer to nature with every bite. Something you won't experience with a food produced at Everkeep. Okay, is it just me or does this sound like a commercial for fucking like Green Giant vegetables? Made with our freshly grown vegetables. I feel closer to nature with every bite. Something you won't experience with the food produced elsewhere. Him with the fucking Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm learning hide and hunt on the piano. And how the fuck do you do the left hand? You're asking the wrong guy. My hands don't work. My hands don't work at all. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my game of choice. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until high school. I enjoy being the problem. I love that. No Eldrazi. Mizzix reduces the generic mana cost of instants and sorceries by the number of experience counters on me. Oh, okay. Well, I was more saying like... I was more like... taking the mana cost reduction and going, yes, also Eldrazi. Experience counter. Experience counters can't be removed? Can you proliferate experience counters? I had a big vegetable once. Was it a cucumber? Celebi's cute. Celebi is an onion. Played Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school, but I would play with tournament rules. I played with my own rules. Anyways, thanks for humoring me. Here, take this. You don't mind ready-made, do you? All right, if you don't know what we're doing, we're 100% completing Dawntrail. It is our goal to do everything in this expansion, which is a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff I need to do that I've never done. Leveling a lot of classes I haven't done before. But my main goal right now is to clear out all the yellow quests. So we've been hammering away at that today. We cleared out the Yaktail Forest. And now we're working on, what's this zone called? Heritage Found. We're clearing out most of the map by now. Slams the door. What's wrong with beautiful onions? Nothing. But Celebi is an onion. Onions are like my favorite food. They can be removed if you have a spell that specifically removes counters from a player, which there aren't many of those. I don't think I've ever even seen one. You can, Maddie, but Mizzix's bread and butter are X spells. Yeah. Yeah, so you like reduce all the color mana costs and then all the colorless mana you pour into the X, or... So you're gonna do the new ultimate raid? I'm gonna try. That's my... Hey, my goal is to do everything. I mean, if I'm physically incapable of doing it because I'm just not good enough, that's up in the air. But my goal is to try everything. And there are literally exactly 2 cards in the, 2 cards in the entirety of MTG. That's crazy.
Hey, you're one of those who's looking for Galusha. Would you say that you're good at finding things, generally speaking? In that case, you might do well as a reforger. Our job's to hunt for things that can be repurposed. Care to give it a try? Take a look around Archeo Alexandria, and you'll find anything of value. I'll see you duly compensated.
Reduces the generic mana costs. X are generic. Oh, wait, you can reduce an X cost? It doesn't... Wait, how do you reduce an X cost? If I have 10 experience counters, I can cast a spell for X equals 10 without even spending? Really? I didn't know cost reduction worked that way. Huh. Probably going to be physically incapable due to how long they tend to be? Yeah, probably. But it's not like I'm probably going to try it, though. I'm down to try things, bang my head against it, and if it doesn't work, it's fine. Gotta go, no problem, Lover. I'll see you in like 10 minutes when you come back. Yeah, there are some rules in Magic that I just don't know because I've never encountered them. But I'm usually pretty good at knowing the rules of the game. Or at least sussing them out, you know? I know the foundations of it, so a lot of the extraneous things, I can usually catch on pretty quick. Declaring a value for X comes before determining the cost of a spell in the casting process. So it's like some fucking dissecting order. Oh, that's so cool. I love it when you can do that with cards, like dissect the order of the minute process of the game to optimize it. I love that shit. That's one of the best parts about Magic the Gathering is how intricate you can get with things. And it will always give him another counter. That's fucked up. Oh, and either I didn't see or it wasn't answered. Can you proliferate experience counters like with the Traxa or any other proliferate spell? The reason I'll probably never tire from Helava is because there's more I watch, the better I can see the designs of the characters to draw them. I mean, yeah. Studying great art is the best way to improve. And then you can start doing your own art, you know, and then you can incorporate different styles. I got the headband I was grinding Katana Revel for. Nice. I'm assuming you're grinding it for glam, or is it actually like... I can't remember if Katana Revel gives any best in slots. Probably not. You can? Sweet. I do have Inexorable Tide in the deck. It literally reads whenever you cast a spell, proliferate. That's fucked up. That's a fucked up card. Glamour. Gotcha. It's from Shadowbringers. Okay. I don't know the names of things. Made a temporary OC. But it would only let me make females, so I had to run it through my art to make a male in them. I made a temporary OC, but it would only? Is there like a generator or something you use? What do you mean it would only let you? What is it?
Oh, hell, see that engraving? That's the Alexandrian coat of arms. And just look at that shape. How old is this thing? It must have belonged to someone who lived in the old city generations ago. In any case, an impressive find, especially for your first try. You, my friend, would make an excellent reforger. Here, take this payment.
Money, money. Money, money, money. Getting that money, money. Money, money, money. Well, we got 3 quests in this zone. Hopefully they don't lead into more ones. It was a generator. Gotcha.
Excellent. Just what I need. Someone who looks like they know how to kill things. On your way here, did you happen to notice the dense pockets of lightning energy scattered around? These areas have a tendency to attract swarms of monsters. Normally we have a hunter clear them out, but given that they're short-handed, I should like to hire you for the task instead. The most infested areas are in the northwest and south. Oh, And a word of warning, try not to fall in. The tingle is, most unpleasant.
I don't know. I like a good tingle. Inexorable Tide is strong, but it's 5 mana. It takes a lot to set up. It's a similar reason I don't like Doubling Season outside of Planeswalker decks. It's too slow. But with the mana cost reduction, that would probably make the, like, what, 1 mana? Is like 1 blue, like 1 pip, and then the rest of it. Anything over 4 experience counters is pretty much unnecessary for the deck, though. The main combo is Reiterate, plus any spell that untasks my land to generate arbitrary mana, then I can just draw my deck and find a spell. That's crazy. Drawing your whole deck is always fun.
Oh, hello there. You're an adventurer, right? Can I interest you in a job? We're supposed to send out a shipment of Electrope today, but the courier in charge appears to be taking her sweet time. If our shipment falls behind schedule, it'll bring Everkeep's factories to a screeching halt.
Oh, it's an enchantment, doesn't get a reduction? That's fair. Yeah, it's only instants and sorceries.
Given her obsession with technology, like it's not, you'll find her wherever there's a clear view of the bucket elevator. She may not hear you approach, so give her a poke if you need to.
Mostly this so I can keep getting experience counters even if Mizzix is removed. That's smart. So you're still generating the experience counters because they don't go away. Smart, smart. Gregory? Oh no! Did he explode into feathers and die? Gregory, come back to me! I need you, my son! Yeah, this has been like a Magic the Gathering stream disguised as a Final Fantasy stream. No. This is a just chatting stream disguised as a Magic the Gathering stream disguised as a Final Fantasy stream. That's what we're doing right now, chat. And it feels fantastic.
What a beauty.
Pinch poke. Pinch poke, pinch poke. The other fun combo is part the Water Veil plus Radiate to take an extra turn for every land I control. And my lands are also 6/6s. That's fucked up. You're French Fox. I would join you, but I don't have the game. You can download it for free. Final Fantasy 14 is free, my friend. Up to the is it the 3rd expansion now? It's up through Stormblood, right, chat? Free on PlayStation, free on computer, free on Xbox now, or is it still not on Xbox? 5 mana to take 10 turns is pretty efficient. I don't know about that. I mean, it's not 1 mana.
Can I help you?
But welcome in, French Fox. How you doing?
Oh, you're here about the delivery. Oh, God, the delivery. I was so enraptured watching the elevator that I must have lost track of time. Again. I admit, I never get sick of seeing it in action. The hover cargo we use is great and all, but, I mean, it can't possibly compare to the sheer scale of... No, I can't start rambling now. Sorry, I better get back to work.
I play Xbox. I believe it's on Xbox, if I'm correct, chat, or is it not out on Xbox yet? Crackling Chasm. According to Alexandrian historians, the chasm was rent open by a weapon of war during the Storm Surge conflict. It has since become a reservoir of concentrated lightning energies, and a massive excavator is in constant operation, mining electrope from its depths. Worst part of Xbox is you need to pay 2 subs to play. Oh, like Xbox Online and then also the sub for Final Fantasy if you get the full version. But don't you also need PlayStation Plus? Or do they waive that requirement? One for Xbox and one for 14. I don't know how the trial works. Fair. I imagine you probably have to have Xbox Live. Sadly, I don't have one anymore. Like, you play on like an older Xbox? You don't need PS Plus. Interesting.
Thank you for your assistance. Much as I appreciate a fellow enthusiast of our technology, I can't allow our impact our work. The Electro was excavated here as a lifeline for Everkeep, and I do mean that quite literally. This precious resource is used to create all manner of things, from daily necessities to heavy machinery, so you can imagine how a single hitch in the supply chain risks the ripple effect of chaos. At any rate, here's a little something for your trouble.
I don't have an Xbox because the owner of it moved out. Oh, so when you said you play Xbox, you mean that you played Xbox with an ED at the end. That sucks. I'm sorry, Vox. Well, welcome into the stream. How'd you find me? All right, looks like just 2 more quests in the zone. We're clearing them all out pretty well, chat. My bad, I forgot to swap back over. Nobby? Oh, you're Luna. Okay, jeez. That makes so much more sense. But I was adding likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, chat. If you're on the Twitch stream, you should open up the YouTube stream and like it, because it helps the stream get noticed. My bad. You're good. I am often confused by less confusing things. So, confusion's kind of like a default state for me. We're getting a Pandemonium and Walker's Raid Series follow-up quest in 7-1. Probably the thing I'm most hype about. Interesting. I mean, I need to do Pandemonium still as well.
You cleared them all out, I take it? Fantastic work.
No, his was more like a... See that there beyond the western shore? The menacing purple glow of the upturned city? We have the Storm Surge to thank for that. They say a wartime weapon generated a gargantuan fauna lightning, and where such energies gather, so too do monsters, tenfold. Compared to something like that, these little chasms seem downright decorative. Still, the monsters are a hazard that cannot go unchecked. Would that we had a more permanent solution. But I digress. Your job here's done, and it's time you were paid for services rendered. Safe travels. Maggie's probably confused by Confucius. Confucius is a hack. I've seen so many quotes of him saying crazy stuff online. Also, that's why I got so many dip cups, so I can use them for other things that need dipping. Smart. Thinking ahead. Getting some dip cups for the future. Oh. God, I need to stop moving. Keep getting dizzy. Oh. Forgive me, chat. The menacing purple. You mean the whole area? Menacing purple is my wrestler name. I wear a full purple outfit. I just like the YouTube vid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Kai. Oh wait, shit, chat. Me getting dizzy there was me being confused. I got hit with confusion in the Pokemon game. Dizzy, fizzy, and all the tizzy. I got the fizzy right here. I got that, monster. Time to live in that chair? Hey, I'm living in this chair. I'm aliving, at least, for now. I felt so bad for Amanda. She came home early to take care of me the day before yesterday. She came home from work at noon to take care of the animals, walk them, and feed them. Because I was out of it. I was couldn't keep my eyes open out of it. I think I had a couple delirious hours where Amanda and I hung out, but it was wild. So you got vertigo while sitting down? I did not, Luna. I'm a little dizzy from when I was being sick, and then also one of the side effects of my medications being dizzy, so it kind of compounds. we can fix that. Whenever I see someone say we can fix that, all I can think of is holes. I can fix that. Love that fucking movie. Last quest of the zone?
Rough place for a stroll, ain't it? I'm impressed you made it out this far. Feeling my trainee at the same great. The plan was to go on a hunt together, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of it all day. I reckon the lightning's got us scared off. We're supposed to meet here, so I'd rather not step away if I can help it. Could you swing out through the outskirts and could you swing through the outskirts and look for a fresh-faced hunter quaking in their boots?
There's a snake in my boot. Can't wait for more Pokemon Black again. It coming. I have... So tomorrow... Restart the sentence. Today, I decided to do 14 because I didn't have like high energy and I felt like it'd be a comfy game to play. But tomorrow, I have a game that I'm interested in showing off to you. I'll do a little teaser for at the end of the Fix It Felix. No, not Fix It Felix. I have a little teaser for what we're doing tomorrow. It's a game that I watched someone play for like 6 hours, and it was so fucking cool looking. And the art style is très magnifique. So, hey, if you want to get a little teaser for tomorrow's stream, stick around to the end.
Can I help you? My mentor asked you to come find me? Oh no. Well, I'm not proud to admit this, but that lightning is making me weak in my knees, and not in a good way. This is rather embarrassing having only just met, but it's always helped to settle my nerves when the other hunters would cheer me on. Could I ask you to do the same?
Oh, I'll cheer for you. Oh, I got you, Luna. I always finish. Do you finish first, though, Flash? Hey, that's the thing, though. Do you finish first?
Thanks, that helps a little. I think I'm feeling brave enough to finally set foot out there. But, if you should notice me starting to lose my nerve, I hope you'll be there to cheer me on again.
Hey, yo, pause. Pause. Yeah, even. In some cases, you don't want to finish first. Well, yeah, most cases. Well, okay. I guess I only have my perspective as a straight man. Well, I guess as a man who's only ever had sex between a man and a woman. I always make sure my partner finishes first, and then me. I'm not uncouth. Second is fine. Thank you.
No, I can't do it. I just can't. Thanks. Look, can I ask you something? Are you not terrified of the pylons? I know they function as relay points for the energy gathered out here, but they quite literally attract lightning. Every strike is like an explosion, rattling me to the bone. I hate it.
Same, I'm straight, although I've heard that I look gay. Congrats? Success? I don't know, I don't know, I guess, fair enough?
Still, it's not much safer standing around out here, so I might as well keep going. If I stop again, I usually really psych me up, okay?
Face when you read I look gay. It's like, I was just confused. Like, how does one look gay? And then I thought about it and went, no, I understand. my brain was like, is that a thing? And then I had to think about it for a second. Yeah. Sounds like people's gaydar malfunctioning.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Meg's clip later for future self. Did I make a funny face? Was it abject confusion? I was not looking at stream. I was like really confused for a sec. Like, what quest is he doing? My best friend thought I was for the longest time until I told him I had a girlfriend. My family thought I was gay until I started dating Amanda because of my mannerisms.
I know it may not seem like it, but your moral support's a tremendous help right now, sir.
That's a big fucking hammer.
I'm so close to the rendezvous point, but the roar of lightning really isn't helping my nerves. Maybe I'll pretend it's an Asterodia. Yeah, it's just a big, bloodthirsty Asterodia.
There's a hunt near you? A hunt has got to hunt. What's that reference to? Yeah, it's a custom quest I loaded in Mechama. It's one that they put in just for me.
My trainee here told me the whole story. You lit a proper fire in her belly, eh? To her credit, she did well in her hunter's exam.
I had to be more cockney.
I reckon she got a promise. Not like the only one who's nervous about lightning anyhow. Besides, your words of encouragement seem to have struck a chord with her, so I have faith she'll overcome it in time. Now, if you excuse us, we got some monsters to hunt. Take care.
All school thought I got both my best friend. My whole school thought I got both my best friends pregnant. Little did they know, I simply recorded. Your life is interesting, Flash. Every time you talk about something that happened in your life, it's like, what's the word for it? It's like I'm reading like a green text. You know? I want the gay quest as well. I know. Well, isn't that just Reen and Gaia? Another zone fully cleared out, chat. Let's fucking go. All right, how do I find out if I have quests in this zone? Shalani? Because it doesn't show on the map right here. I mean, hey, I need to travel there anyway to unlock the rest of the map, so. Freaking gemstone trader. Flash living a sitcom life? Exactly. How does someone grow up without losing their fear of lightning? I guess never having it. There are so many quests here.
It's time to lock the fuck in.
Well, I forget. I think I have a cowboy hat in my inventory. Let me check. Let me check. I think Kai gave me a cowboy hat. That's a straw hat. I can do that one. I could be straw hat Luffy. Oh, a Nemo's hat near the bottom? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kyo, you are amazing. Not the Moonfire. I can't click well. There we go. There it is. Hi, Kai. I believe you gave the hat to me, right? There's a glamour from Eureka. Ooh. Cleared up the map, eh? I cleared up... I didn't realize there's so many quests here. I guess it makes sense because the MSQ really didn't spend much time here. So a lot of this zone will probably have to be told through yellow quests. Because a lot of the MSQ, it was making the train work and then leaving the area. You know? Alright, I can only get like 5 quests at a time. Because that's how many show up in the map, right, chat? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. That's what I do since I basically haven't done any yellow quests in DT. I've done a lot of it. I've done most of the yellow quests in DT. Spoilers? Shit. Roxy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything else about it. I just said train. I apologize.
This sea ain't big enough for the both of us.
You can get more? Get more what? I'm sorry. I forgot what I said. If you hold control, it'll bump aetherites to the top layer of the map so you can click them through the quest markers. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Welcome, friend. This here what looks like the town's Ronek, but I'm guessing you already knew that. I take it you being here means you're taking an interest in these gentle giants.
Oh, you can get more. Oh, okay, get more quests, I'm assuming. They won't show up on the map until you clear out the ones are shown, but you can only have... Oh, yeah, I know you can have up to 30 quests. I was trying to confirm the 5 quests on the map.
We use them for moving wagons, people, just about everything, really. I don't know what we do without them. Say, how do you like to feed one of them? No need to be shy. Take this and try giving it to the one right there. Poor thing was sick, but they're on the mend, and I could do with a little food. Despite appearances, they're easily frightened. They shy away from you. I'd recommend a quick pet and scratch behind the ear first.
I get to pet the Ronek. I get to pet the Ronek. I get to pet the Ronek. Chat, what do you... I'll make this noise for you. What do you think? Accurate? The Ronek wags its tail as it leans into your hand. Oh, it seems to have taken a liking to you. Pet the babby? Oh, I'm petting the babby. The Ronek turns its head. It seems to have no interest in your feed. Rude. Should I start over in Skyrim Elder Scrolls and kill all the dragons again? No, you should play a new game, because you probably played that game a bunch. The banana didn't taste good, so now I'm eating my leftover Halloween candy to dull the taste. That's so sad. A good banana is fantastic. A bad banana is heartbreaking.
Ruh-oh, Raggy.
Something the matter?
Anyone else love the live-action Scooby-Doo? I'm talking about like the one where they go to Spooky Island with the monsters, or the second one where they're in the museum. I fucking love those. Matthew Lillard is Shaggy. I think he's the actual voice of Shaggy now. I think so. I think Matthew Lillard is just Shaggy. The banana was thrown at me. By the way, if you missed it, I did miss that. Why did you have a banana thrown at you? I like the first one. The second one's not as good, but the first one's fire. I watched it again recently. It's like a dumb, stupid popcorn movie. It's so good. Perfect casting for Shaggy. It really is. He really was. Matthew Lillard is Shaggy. I mean, literally now, because he voices Shaggy at this point. I think either the voice actor retired or passed away. I don't know offhand. But I think he's the official voice for Shaggy now. I don't know, but someone randomly threw it at me. That sucks. And you ate it? Was it someone you know? I feel like you shouldn't eat food that's thrown at you. I was looking to see if I was interested in any other elves, and the only maybe is one that gets a permanent back from the graveyard. But at 4 mana, it's not likely. While things at Lathrill's going to be standard. Oh, true. Yeah, Lathrill's the standard now.
Won't eat? Well, that's no good. They need to if they're going to get better. When all else fails, the Ronek never turned down a generous helping of corn. I keep a bag in the cart just for such an occasion. See if they won't take a bite.
Corn time. I mean, fuck it. I eat corn. I eat corn like crazy. Corn on the cob. Roast that shit in the oven. Grill it. Have it on the grill. So good. If you boil corn, though, you and I aren't talking anymore. Boiling like heads of corn, like ears of corn, instead of like in the husk, cooking them in the oven or on the grill, that's sacrilegious. What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Granicia Elefantes. Long the banana is unpeeled, I'd eat it. But what if they like took a syringe and stuck it in it? I watch all the Scooby-Doo movies. I love them. Based. Buttered corn on the cob is so good. Or fucking get the ayote, though. I haven't had the opportunity to have it much because I live in, you know, a rural mountain town in the Northeast. But I've had it a few times, and it's fire. Its eyes light up as happily munches the corn. Granitia what? Granitia elephantes. Like an elephant, elephantes. It's so moist when boiled, though. Grilled corn is great, but boiled and buttered is also delicious. Ah, man, it's juicier if you cook it in the husk in the oven. Like, literally just take the corn in the husk, cut off the, you know, like the fibrous bits at the end so they don't, like, burn up in the oven. Stick it in for, like, 20, 30 minutes. Take it out, peel it, and butter it. It's the juiciest corn. Or on the grill.
I see they rediscovered their appetite. Good. The Ronek do so much for us, it's only right we keep them healthy and happy. The Hestaro in particularly regard the Ronek with great reverence. They call the beast Hesto, meaning leader of souls, in the Hestaro tongue. They look to the Ronek for guidance in a great many things, and they even migrate together. Around this time of year, you'll like to find them around Lake Toari. If you'd like to learn more about the Ronek, you could do worse than pay them a visit.
Thank you, Sven. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, it's gotta be warm, Luna. Can't say I seen you here before. A traveler passing through. I take it. Before you set off, would you be willing to lend me a hand? It's a simple thing, really. Just a small delivery of nopales and tuna. Take these to Nika Wetene at the saloon in Tasana by Ronek Stables. When you're finished, come back here, and I'll see if I can put together a little something for your troubles. It's also, I got my original VIP. Shit, that's right. I knew you were the one that reminded me about it, but I forgot I give you VIP for that. VIP deserved, by the way. That was a fucking, like, reach to get that card. I don't think I even knew, like, any of the words of the name. I think I just said, like, a big elephant that stood on two legs, and you found it for me. I'm going in circles. Where the fuck am I trying to get to? In here? Favorite card is Despair from the Dark. I was a zombie deck user. Yeah, zombies are grass. Welcome, friend. If you're looking to wet your whistle, I got just the thing. Why, this is nopales tuna I ordered. Certainly wasn't expecting you to be the one to deliver it. If you never tried them, I highly recommend it. Moving the needles can be something of a hassle, but the nopales can be used for all sorts of cooking. And the tuna can be used for desserts if you peel them or squeeze to make juice. Am I insane? That is tuna, like the fish. I'm assuming it's not, obviously, but that is just a fish. I didn't even have to dig into my Yu-Gi-Oh brain to find it. You're just like, oh, elephant, big guy, green sea elephantes, come on. Thank you for the quick delivery. You're not from around here, are you? Maybe folks won't take notice if I send a stranger instead. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I got a package I need delivered here to the saloon. Nothing unsavory, mind, but I can keep it safe from the curious hands and prying eyes. If you're willing to help a desperate soul in need, make for the Tuliola trailhead. Merchants should be there waiting, hopefully somewhere out of sight. Yeah, not at all suspicious. Oh my god, look at that maid outfit on her. That's so cute. God, I want that for my cat boy. That is so fucking cute. God damn. Nopale tuna is a cactus fruit? Ah. So designé.
Now what am I supposed to do? Say, you strike a rather imposing figure. Can I ask a favor of you? A few of our regulars have got a little too deep in their cups, and all their commotion's starting to turn away customers. They refuse to leave, and there's not much I can do without stirring up trouble. Someone as intimidating as you, on the other hand,
really intimidating. With my sexy low cut, my thighs peeking out of my thigh-high boots.
Someone as intimidating as you, on the other hand, could get away with a great deal. In fact, I wager you could douse them with water, and they'd sooner go home than lift a finger against you. There's a well not far from here. Be willing to try and sober them up.
Are these quests upstairs or outside? Spare from the dark effect is if this card is sent from your hand or deck to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon the card. Ah, the good old, if you destroy it, it comes back. Belle is very confused. Because of the time difference, she keeps thinking Amanda is supposed to be home now. And it's very sad. She's standing in the doorway looking at me sad and like whining slightly because she's like, it's time for my mom to be home and for us to go on a WALK. She doesn't understand the fact that times got changed.
Hey, do you know what time it is? I suppose it doesn't matter. What was that for? Damn it, I need to go get changed. No. I don't want to hear it. I don't pay you to talk. Now go and get my drink. But bugger me with the Rodnik sword. That's cold. What are you trying to do, Trowley? Oh, I'm too tired for this. I'm going home.
Is the last one upstairs? This is why I hate DST. What is that? My OG deck before I learned to play competitively was an 81 card dragon deck based. Come on, don't be shy. Just follow the rhythm and let your hips do the rest. He seems like he's having a good time. I don't know why he needs to be kicked out. Hey, what are you? And I was just getting warmed up. I also want their out. Oh, girls, what time is it? The boss will kill me if I'm late again. Ah, daylight savings. Yes, makes sense, makes sense. I'm getting really dizzy, chat.
I saw the whole thing. Thank you so much. They can get carried away sometimes after a few drinks, but they're good folk. Miners and railroad workers, a lot of them, as are most of the people who pass through here. After a long, grueling day, they'll often stop by and unwind for a good spell. It's only when they get a little too comfortable that it starts to become a problem. A problem for another day, thanks to you. I know it's not much, but I'd like you to have this. After all your help, it's the least I can do.
Have you eaten and hydrated? I have eaten lunch before I got on stream, and I've been drinking all stream. It's just being sick, unfortunately. It's gonna be weird with reset at 10. Reset at 10? Hello, random adventurer. Would you like to throw water at drunks? I mean, that is kind of an amazing quest, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, daily resets now at 10 EST and weekly at 3. I'm gonna forget for weeks. Why'd they change it? Oh, the daylight savings time. Duh. God damn, I'm stupid. The thing we're just talking about. Quit. Take a break and do what? I'm already sitting down. I'm already playing a video game. The only thing I could do is like lay down, but I don't want to do that. Good evening to you, traveler. You look like you're no stranger to danger. If so, I got a job for you. Stranger danger, stranger danger. Lately, we've been inundated with flying popotos. Don't let the name fool you. They're nasty little critters. We laid out some repellent a while back, but the effect seems to be wearing off. Ever since that enormous dome appeared, we all kinds of trouble to deal with, and I just can't find the time to lay down any repellent. That must be why those darn popotos have been showing up in droves. At this rate, the whole place will be overrun. I go out there and spread the repellent myself, but they make a meal out of me lickety-split. Reckon you take care of it for me? Foundation spoilers reaction stream? Oh yeah, totally. That's in my wheelhouse. I know barely anything about this. Show off pup? I can do that. Belle Pup. She's the cutest little Belle Pup. She was sitting in her chair. Belle Pup. She's my cutest little girl. Belle Pup. She likes to lick all on my face. Belle Pup. Muted? I am definitely not muted. I can see my mic going. Maybe it's on your end? Roxy for you. Quit. And then I'll give you a stretch in a second, Kai.
Mwah. Mwah. He's such a baby.
My 11-year-old baby. Based on how visceral you reacted to that 4 drop, it'd be hilarious. Oh no. True. There's so many cars though in Foundations. Is there like a couple hundred per color? I guess the commons don't really matter. Although I would usually say the uncommons don't matter much, but they're reprinting a lot of good commons, like Arcane Signet. Aren't they printing that into the pack? That's 3 quests. We can take 2 more.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but you're one of those venturesome travelers I heard so much about, aren't you? I'm looking for some help procuring tuna. It's well loved by connoisseurs of fruit, but what I require is no ordinary tuna. No, the fruit I'm after comes from a particularly fruitful Nopali tender. What I'd normally be happy to go out and hunt for myself. They're as big as a house. I'd be stomped to the ground or impaled before I could get even close. If you're willing, take this powder and sprinkle it at the field to the north of town. One of the bastards sure to show up before long.
It's not in standard, not like its original release. Okay, but so it's a reprint that's not legal in standard, kind of like when they print commander cards 4 sets. The Corn Servant, he's back. That would suck in drafting Arcane Signet. That'd be fucked up.
Oh, well, good to see you. Keeping your belly full throughout your adventures, I hope.
I don't remember the voice I gave him, but this is what I think is good.
A most terrible stomach rumbling drew me to this place, but I'm afraid I cannot yet make my presence known to the people here. Might I beg your assistance? It's an otherwise strapping Tono Watson man in dire need of sustenance, if you would follow me.
Corn spotted, locking in.
Having 5 quests in the map is making the map very, very crowded.
Do you feel it? That foul wind sweeping across the wilds? Stings like this pain in my stomach every time I think about what I did. All I wanted was to get away from home, to get out of inheriting the damn farm. I thought I could find ceruleum out here. I'd struck rich, so I used every penny in my name to buy mining equipment and started digging, day in and day out, hoping to find something, anything to recoup what I'd lost. All I found was since coming here's disappointment.
Oh dear, his stomach is...
Crackery!
His stomach is gripping with deepest despair. What he needs is something to rekindle the flame of hope in his belly. They should serve corn roasted with the fiery passion that burns in my bosom.
Didn't you give him a Spanish word?
Oh, more like this. Oh dear, his stomach is gripping in deepest despair. What he needs is something to rekindle the flame of hope in his belly. They should serve corn roasted with the fiery passion that burns in my bosom.
Is that good? Time to see if I can jump to Siren. Good luck. Still full server? Yeah, it's crazy. We're so congested over here.
Roasted corn. This takes me back. Ma used to cook this stuff all the time. Gods, I was such a horrible kid. Never listened, always complained, but she loved me anyway. If anything happened to me out here, she... I don't want to think about it. I should go home and apologize. Maybe it's about working those corn crops.
Kind of sucks Aether is still, like, impossible to get into. It is.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did. Rustle, rustle. The roasted corn served well to keep remedy that ails him so. Left unchecked, his frustration may well have led to anger that could unleash himself on others. With a full belly, however, he had the clarity of mind to remember what matters most to him, his family. Rustle, rustle. The rumblings of bellies have ceased here in Husa Tahui, so I believe it's my time I took my leave. Take care, my friend. Pray for mercy from Puss in Boots.
I really need to watch the new Puss in Boots movie. I've heard how good it is, but also that it deals with like panic attacks and anxiety, and that's hard for me to watch. Force feeds Aether a bottle of NyQuil. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Let me in! Let me in!
You take NyQuil for congestion, right? I think it helps with congestion.
Let's get back to it then. I should warn you, my next client I had in mind may be something of a hassle. He ran off in the middle of the night, and I haven't seen him hide nor hair of him since. Luckily for us, I heard from an acquaintance of mine that someone fitting his description was seen lurking around the Jacques Tarot Skygate. We're looking for a minstrel named Zemishippe. Histaro with the black hair, about the same age as me. Surprisingly shy. I'll meet you there. That's part of a quest chain I don't remember? God, there's so many yellow quests here. Chat, I'm assuming you want me to do all the yellow quests on stream, right? Gods, I'm thirsty. For me, from the Nopales farmer, his timing is impeccable as always. Water-laden as they are, Nopales and tuna can be lifesavers when you're traveling about the wilds.
Of course, good. Zequel is literally... I ain't reading that. I ain't reading that shit. I ain't reading that at all. I expect the Aether to open up a little for 7.1, but not very much. My Primal buddies are hoping to move their mains to Aether, just so, because it's a better rating community over here, or what?
Lucky for me, they make great feed for the Ronak as well. My thanks for the delivery, sir.
It's not even hard to say. Diphenhydramine. 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 We're the rating data center. Primal is known for PvP and Crystal is RP.
Zemisheppe. Sorry, the name doesn't ring any bells. That said, I think I saw young Histaro head over to the other side of the trailhead. Poor boy looked upset about something.
Ultimate rating anywhere but Aether, you might as well shotgun your head. Goddamn. Important thing of note, please fucking check what's in medicine before taking it, because you can literally die from taking too much acetaminophen or ibuprofen in a short period of time. It can literally kill you within hours. Yes, 100%. Always check medication before you take it. Because sometimes, like, acetaminophen is in things that you don't think it would be in. Crystals for ERP, true. Something you need? Nika Watene sent you, did he? All this trouble and he couldn't be asked to pick it up himself. Well, it's his money, and a rather hefty sum at that. Ordered a beauty all the way from Orkopacha. He'd be understandably cross were anything to happen to that crate, so do be careful. Oh, come on. It's one of the Hop, 2, 3, 4, keep it up. 2, 3, 4, hop. 2, 3, 4, keep it up. 2, 3, 4. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Do not mix NyQuil and Tylenol without being very fucking sure of the math. Exactly. Good luck, kidneys. Just slugging it down. Liver failure. There, okay. Fuck the kidneys, the liver. You're not the one I'm delivering to, am I? Nope. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this. Is it upstairs? Oh God. I only have 32 seconds. Where the fuck do I hand this in? No! Is it outside? Ah! Okay. Okay. I did it. I wasn't stressed out at all.
It's done then. Good, good. Do a southern. Do a southern, but make it more high. Make it more high and wispy. You can't tell anyone, but the package is a bottle of premium Pelu Pelu Mescal. You can find Mescal aplenty in Jacques Tarral. I personally never thought so much of this stuff. Until the Pelu Pelu changed their things, that is. Story goes that a Pelu Pelu merchant visited one of the distilleries that complained about the poor quality of their wares. Gutted by the insult, the owner was fit to throw them out, and that tried that merchant's mezcal. Wasn't long before the Pelu Pelu way of distilling was adopted and refined, and for me it was love at first sip. If anyone were to see me here with a bottle, it'd be empty before I could pour myself a glass. Thanks to you, I'll be relaxing this evening with my favorite drink. Here, a little something for your trouble.
Spell speed, I guess? He did it! I made it in time. Hey, Fro, how you doing? It's good to see you, girlfriend. How is your day? Been treating you, friend? I hope it has been going well.
Your empty hands tell me you finished making the deliveries. And what did you think? Seeing their relation for the delivery of fresh nopales piqued your interest, or maybe even worked up your appetite? You'll rarely find it eaten anywhere outside the wilds, but someday I hope to share the joys of nopales cuisine with old Taral. Know the world. A far-fetched dream, perhaps, but so long as travelers like yourself happen to be passing through, as one more person I can reach. Next time your stomach growls with hunger, I hope you'll consider answering with fresh nopales. Alright, we got 3 quests on the docket. No more quests in this town. Interesting. I'll go south, because there's a quest we need to do down there, as well as a quest we can pick up. Though I've had a headache all day, not sure if I'm just a bit dehydrated or I'm suffering caffeine withdrawal. Little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Huh? Who are you? Yeah, I'm Zemshepe, but what do you want with me?
Nice work. You found him. Nice work, Talal.
Zedekiah, what are you doing here?
Looking for you. Word around town was you were here in a hurry to leave Yak Taral, but I'm afraid I can't let you leave just yet. You may not look like it, but Zemshepe is quite a popular minstrel in Kusatwi, or at least he was. It's been what feels like an age since he last wrote a song, and you can only make so much singing the same tune day in and day out. Zemshepe came to me for help, and I'm glad they offered him a loan. It should have been enough to help him get by until inspiration struck. Oh. Uh-oh. Usually 3 to 4 cups a day. The last 2 days I didn't have anything at all. Probably a little bit of caffeine withdrawal then. But it hasn't. And with no money to pay you back.
But it hasn't, and with no money to pay you back. I panicked. Maybe if I sold my instruments, you.
Those instruments are your livelihood. I could never ask you to do such a thing. Ow. Here, give me your hand.
This is... But I get to return what I already owe.
Hey, Chad, this is me and you. This is me whenever you gift me subs. I'm like, oh. Really?
This is... But I've yet to return what I already owe.
What you need is to meet new people, see new places, experience more of the world than just Husatwi. A minstrel's inspiration doesn't just come from thin air, right? Maybe you need 1 cup to ease the symptoms? True. I'll send you another game? What do you mean you'll send me another game? I already haven't even got to... Dude, I still have to play Pokemon Black. I got Final Fantasy 16 installed. I got so many things I'm doing.
You're not wrong. All I could think about was how my songs weren't good enough anymore, how everyone was disappointed in me. My heart was so full of fear and anxiety, I guess there's no room left for music.
Spend that money and go to Dawntrail. And for the next month, I want you to travel, see everything there is to see, find your muse, and bring back the Zinchepe we all know and love.
You heard me? I was gonna say rude because you're pointing a gun at me, but like you're pointing a gun at me to be kind, so I don't know.
Thank you, Stitchquaw. I won't let this skill go to waste, I swear it.
Do I have your Steam? I don't think so. I think you have to be like friends with someone to gift them on Steam. Oh, dizzy. Kill him with kindness. Kindness is the name of my gun. Well, okay. Naming your gun kindness is a little confusing.
So what do you think? A job well done, wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's risky loaning to people who run off on you like that. I've been burned before.
What did you expect me to do? I'm not a monster. Besides, I think this is more of an investment in the future.
That's not this person's voice.
Still, there's one last client left on my list. There's one more opportunity for you to learn about my work.
Damn it, so many quests.
Ready? Good.
We're off to... Oh, this person, like, decided to become a money lender, and their father was upset about it, and they're trying to prove to their father that they're a good money lender or something? Wow, I started this quest forever ago. Gonna be leaving for now for rest of the stream. Meckham, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Have a good day. My stream friend list is as exclusive as my Final Fantasy 14 one. Yeah, the only friends I have are family, direct friends, and then Svent and Neo, I think. I don't know if I even have you on Steam Flash, although I might have read it, and I have a reason to.
Ready? Good. We're off to see a young dancer by the name of Amwezi. She's pretty famous in Husatwi with fans all around Shaloni. What a real shame when she has to quit on account of being so sick. The medicine she needed was expensive, to say the least, but I footed the bill. She reached out to me not long ago with good news that she's not only fully recovered, but looking to start dancing again. There's going to be a comeback performance soon, but she asked me to stop by to discuss something beforehand. Can't imagine what, though. There's still plenty of time before she needs to make her first payment. In any case, let's go and pay her a visit.
She's going to ask for more money. My Steam friends list... Oh, same here, too? Yeah, I mean, there's no real reason to get friends on Steam unless you're playing games with them. So they kind of usually are just, like, already your friend, I feel like.
Their number's up. They should be here by now.
No, this voice doesn't fit that person.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be on your way to Husatwi, would you? I've been charged with overseeing inspection of goods passing through to Tuleolal. And according to our list, we have 2 merchants who have yet to claim their wares. Due to the sheer volume, we offered them numbered vouchers that they might wait elsewhere while we look for the goods. I directed the pair to saloon in Hosatwi, but they've yet to return. I'd be most grateful if you could speak to their saloon keeper, Nika Wentwe, and find these merchants.
Most of my life is, like, last on years ago. Yeah, imagine anyone looking at, like, their Xbox friends list. I'm in Copied Factory. Is that a dungeon? Same outside of people I used to play with a lot, but no longer have any idea where they are. Fair. These things are so finicky. You have to be, like, directly in them. Situated near the Tuleolal trailhead, the settlement was originally built as a supply depot to facilitate the exploration and development of the Shaloni wilderness. As time passed, however, a new saloon and other entertainments drew in the local ceruleum miners, and within a few short years, the depot became a thriving trading post. Near Alliance Raid, gotcha! You hunting some glam? Oh no, hiccups, no!
Merchants wait. No. Southern voice, little high pitched, little whistle. Merchants waiting for inspection. Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. One of the younger historical fellows with the long red hair. You'll find him upstairs, hopefully not too deep in his cups. The other, the Jabral gentleman in green, said something about seeking inspiration, went out back.
That's when the sightseeing logs had clues on where to find them. I'm with Fro, do they not? I've literally only ever done sightseeing that's popped up in front of me.
Join me if you want, but this cup is mine. Inspection. Guess I overdid it with the food in my skull. It's awful kind of them sending you here, though. I'm suddenly glad I paid the toll in advance. Well, I better be off.
I mean, near it's where I got my boots. I love that Kai is always in the background. Who is this? Zathras. Remind me who you are in chat, please. The only sight I ever see is me counting my gil. He is rich. He is rich. He claims he's not rich, but that boy rich. Sightseeing logs used to not have those little blue bubbles. You'd have to read the log and figure out, oh, interesting. So it was harder, but had clues. Now it doesn't have clues to find them, but they're on, like, they show up. The boots. Oh, you're hunting for the boots, Roxy. I mean, they're pretty good.
I'm a poor 180 mil Gil Ellison.
I have 372k. Although, to be fair, I did buy a lot of those Thavnarian onions. They also have specific weather patterns of times of day you had to do them at, which also had to be figured out. That's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot. Although it kind of reminds me of like the big fish hunting. Like, only comes out at specific times on specific days and specific weather.
Zitekwa, it's good to see you. Oh, you brought a friend. Well, let me get right to the point. I want you to help promote my upcoming show, and I want you to do it with dancing.
The dancing? You can't be serious.
As a far more exciting alternative to standing idle passing around flyers, surely. And I've seen how well you can dance after you've had a few drinks at the saloon. All the proceeds will go toward repaying my debt to you, with interest. So the more people there are in attendance, the sooner you can be repaid in full. And your friend here, he's not from Toral, is he? I've no doubt he knows a step or two that will draw the eyes of passerbys. So, what do you say?
Well, friend, I hope you're wearing your dancing shoes. We must go and dance for the good folks of Histadwi. Let's go and garner what interest we can in the show and meet here afterward. My complaint is that they don't have the bubbles render until they're fairly close. If they're going to limit being able to see them at a distance, then I like to have clues. I agree. We had an S rank like that this time. It's very specific spawn conditions. Oh yeah, isn't that the one where like people couldn't figure it out for a while how to get it or something? I remember being told about that. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these yellow quests are like, hey, we didn't spend the MSQ here, so here you can learn about the spot.
What's all this now? If you're wanting a drink, I suppose I can call for the boys for a round two.
Oh, I need a dance for you.
You can dance if you want to. You leave your friends behind. I can't type.
Chance when traveling over spawn locations during the new moon in foggy weather at night. Fuck that.
That's some mighty fine footwork you got there. Reminds me of Tom Izzy. A comeback show? Really? No time for drinking then. We best get ready for the show.
I'll say this music does kind of fit the vibe of the zone.
Something you need? I just finished buying my tuna, but I can spare some time before it needs to be stored.
That could happen by accident, so it's not impossible. Oh yeah, I mean, fair. It's an 11 reference, so it has to live up to its roots because the old MMO. That's so fair. It's like, hey, this is a reference to Jank, so prepare for Jank.
goodness, what do I do to preserve this performance? The comeback performance of a famed dancer. I've never seen one of these shows before, but it would make a wonderful story to share when I return home. I'll have to stop by and see it.
Can I help with something? Oh, it's time already. I was attracted by these crops. I trade mostly in Nepali timber, you see, but I've been considering how best to expand my selection of wares. It's not like I make a profit of aught else tilling such arid soil, or so I thought. These crops caught my eye, and I just had to come and take a closer look. Seems I've yet more to learn about farming here in the wilds. Next time I'm in town, I'll need to have a word with whoever planted these. But for now, I should be heading back to the checkpoint.
The only point I'm checking is the one in your pants. Ayo. Is one in the Armor Born that you have to die naked to spawn? I fucking love that. I'm surprised they haven't rolled 11 into the 14 sub. Kind of like how WoW does it, but would increase the sub value. But enough people must still pay for 11 that's not worth it. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like 11 might be too niche, but then again, you know, the WoW devs were like, you don't want Classic, and then Classic was one of the most successful things they've ever made. I'd love for those to be combined as someone who pays for both. Oh, you pay for both, bro? How often do you play 11?
A dance, eh? Not sure what we did to deserve the entertainment, but thank you. Oh, I see. I heard she's retired after falling ill, but you say she's back and planning a performance. Well, certainly not want to miss it.
God, we've been working on this zone for like 40 minutes, and we still haven't even cleared all the quests in just one spot. I'd also like to be able to buy my sub with Gil, but I'd rather not have the WoW token situation. It's kind of like RuneScape bonds, where you can buy them with in-game gold.
She's drawn quite a crowd, even after all this time. Fans adore her.
Not too often, but I like to hop on and mess around. Occasionally, that's cute. I like that. It's very old school. I haven't gotten far. It's nice, though. Kind of that old, kind of grindy, slow feeling of an MMO. Like doing skilling in RuneScape or like farming in EverQuest, where you kill mobs for like 20 hours. EVE Online also says something like that. I wouldn't touch EVE Online with a 50-foot pole. That thing is spreadsheets the game.
I may have gotten a little carried away with my dancing, but people seem to enjoy it. Which hopefully means more people are attending the show.
I played 11 a little on a private server. The needing of a controller put me off pretty hard. Hey, got it right here.
Seeing as we time before the end of the show, now might be a good time to tell you more about how I started this business.
I play with just keyboard myself. It seems to work. Okay.
I said my grandpa found himself in a tight corner once because of Gil. That was a long time ago, before selling our land, before I was even born.
Makes me want to play it more based.
Even when who started was little more than a sparse collection of shops, it still saw its fair share of tradesmen passing through. My father and grandpa made a living catching and selling game here for Pell. Then one day, while trying to sell some game, a merchant told them that Gil would soon become the currency of choice in Shaloni, that they'd be better off exchanging their Pell for Gil while there's still time. Unable to see through the lies, they played to the scheme, trading away all their hard-earned Pell at horrible rates. With only a paltry sum of Gil left to their names, they were at a loss. Then they met the woman who'd eventually be my mother. She was deeply moved by their plight, so she lent them the money she had been saving to start a new life in Tuliolol. They can't put a price on such an act of selfishness, which is why when they learned what the savings were for, they opened their home to her until they could repay the debt. The three began a new life together. Years passed, and by the time the debt had been repaid, my parents had already fallen in love.
Guess I need to make macros for everything since most everything is buried in menus. Oh, oof.
It's a story my mother told me often as a child before bed, before they
before they passed away. If not for my mother's kindness, I wouldn't be here, and all I've ever wanted was to follow in their footsteps. That's why I sold our land and started my business.
I feel like most people would at least give it a shot if it was part of the same sub and if they announced it during a drought in the usual MMO. 100%. I think it's a good idea.
Your mother would be proud. Don't you go waxing all sentimental on me now. Maybe I said a bit too much. Well, I imagine it won't be much longer before Tomezi is finished.
Why aren't we watching? I feel like we should watch.
Seems like it'll be a while longer, so don't have to wait here with me for Tomezi. Besides, isn't it about time you return to speak with my grandfather? I think by now you've seen all there is to see about my work. Fairly sure I saw him over near the saloon, so go and give him your honest thoughts about my work.
I feel like they need to bump the base sub a few bucks then. Yeah, I guess, because people are already paying for the subscription for 11.
You're back. Tell me true, traveler. What sort of trouble has my grandson been up to? Dealing in loans and swindling people out of their pell, I'm sure. Gods, I thought we raised him better than that.
No, you have it all wrong. He's been helping people.
He's been helping people with Gil. He said he's come over to the dance hall, right? Made up my mind. I need to see what's become of my grandson with my own eyes. And you know he's alright. It should be fine if I observe from a distance. Of course, these old bones don't move as fast as they used to. You go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, hi, kitten. Yeah. Y'all hear that little meow? That was so sad.
In the best world, keep the single sub prices, but have an option of both at a discounted price if bundled. That's the opposite of what Sven said. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood. Keep the price of both and then have a bundle option. I understand. I like this quest line, to be honest. I like most of them. Yeah, most of the quest lines are pretty fantastic, Zermit.
That show was a huge success, thanks in no small part to your help, here as promised. This is far more than we agreed on. I can't accept this. Oh, don't be silly. I only wish I had more to offer. I could never have hoped to afford that medicine from Tuliolal, and I had made peace with the consequences of that, grim though it may sound. But you wouldn't hear it. You loaned me the money I needed for the treatment, and here I am, taking the stage again. A dream come true in every sense of the word. You've given me a second chance at life, and for that, I'll be forever grateful.
I'm back! Was just checking on my vid's progress. Nice.
I think I've seen enough.
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Actual American healthcare? Yeah, getting a loan, paying it back with interest so that you can get life-saving medicine.
I wish to see what an upstanding individual my grandson's become, and thanks to the two of you, my heart's at ease. I carried so much resentment for those moneylenders. I assumed the worst when I heard about your job. I was blinded to the good you could do, and the people you could help, like your mother helped me and your father once upon a time. You reach out a hand to those who find themselves on the brink of ruin, and with the greatest care, you
pull him back.
I suppose so. But I'm sorry, I didn't talk.
Fuck, I lost his voice.
I'm sorry I didn't talk to you sooner. I was convinced you'd be cross with me and didn't know how to broach the topic without upsetting you.
Always so considerate. Town could stand to learn a little more of that. I'd like to hear more about your job, if that's all right. After you finish work for the day, of course.
Well, our business here is finished, so don't let me keep you. Go and put that extra gill I gave you to good use at the saloon.
You're determined to keep an eye on me, are you? Well, I suppose Grandpa and I have a lot catching up to do. You go on ahead to the saloon. I need to speak with Talal for just a moment.
So they don't really release numbers and all. It seems like the estimate for 11 daily drivers about 6,139 players on average. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Not good. Not bad.
Thank you again for all your help. I was more than a little shocked to see your grandpa, but I'm glad that we're finally able to talk. I owe you a great debt, Talal. I'll do my damnedest to try to repay it someday. If you ever find yourself having trouble with coin, hope you'll think to call me.
Nah, I got a chat that likes to be my sugar daddy. It's 20 years old, that's solid? Yeah, definitely.
The merchants passed through the Toleola not long ago. Of course, it'll be a while yet before they reach the other side of Zorgor in the Boundless. It was originally built by the Yaqui, you know, the sole bridge connecting Jactoral and Yoctoral. The travelers such as yourself are free to cross as you please, so long as you carry a permit. It's when they mean to cross encumbered with wagons upon wagons of goods and supplies that things become complicated. Too many at once, and soon no one's able to cross at all. Our present solution is to impose a tax commensurate with the size of their cargo, and because of the time required to inspect said cargo, we occasionally send them to Swatway to wait. It comes at the cost of occasionally hiring help to call them back here, but it is the least we can do for putting them through the hassle. Speaking of which, here, for your troubles.
Alright, chat, I think we're probably gonna call stream there. We got a shit ton of yellow quests done today. We cooked through 2 zones, got all their yellow quests done. Working on this one, there's a lot to do here, but success. We've been clearing, we've been doing well. So I think I'm gonna get off, gonna go maybe eat some food to try to help with my dizziness. I will be live tomorrow. I will announce it officially on Discord, so just keep an eye out for it. Pending being sick, of course, as always, because, you know me. Yeah, no immune system. But I should be live again tomorrow, probably playing a new game, which I said I'd give you a teaser of. It is a game called Dead Estate. And if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of like The Binding of Isaac. So, you know, roguelike, go room to room, get items, unlock stuff, get new characters, you know, just a roguelike. And it has really good art. And I mean like really good art. Like the pixel art's fantastic for it. I'm pulling up some pictures so you can see it. So it's all pixel art, which is amazing. And this one I want to show you. There we go. So yeah, we got some culture in this game. And I'm super interested to play it because not only does it have amazing art, it's actually a good game. I watched someone play it for like 6 hours and just kind of like the furry game. I thought, it may be just like funny gooner stuff and I can make a video out of it and have a fun time. But the game actually looks fucking amazing. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll be playing some Dead Estate. And thank you for hanging out. Check me out on YouTube if you haven't. Join the Discord if you haven't. And maybe the Patreon if you want to support me more. Mods will spam those links for me, please. I love you bunches. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. Say it back. I have crippling self-esteem issues. I love you. Bye.